Right, gamers. Hello, everybody. God, I look grey. Should I turn the I should change. Hang on, let me change the face cam settings 1 second, so I don't look quite as dead as I do right there. We'll turn that. That's fine there. Turn the brightness up a bit. Yeah, we'll turn the brightness up a bit. That'll be fine. Lovely stuff. You know what? We can even turn the lights up just a little bit more. Let's try like a 6% rather than a 5%. That's lovely stuff. Rightio. Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to arguably the most important event of the year. We are at the 2025 MX Bikes of Nations. And I'm excited. We are not going to be alone today. We are going to be joining the one and only Mr. Narvo in the commentary booth. I'm very, very excited for it. I am usually on the other side of this, so being on this side brings me very much joy. I'm hoping we're going to get some insane racing today. Thank you, Alex, for dropping a gifted membership already. Much appreciated. Nick, getting that one there. So, the order of tonight. We are going to be having a B main, which the server for the B main is going up in about 8 minutes from now. And then it's the top one team from that B main. After that, we are going to be doing the MXGP and MX2 together. We're then going to do MX2 and Open together. And we are then going to do MXGP and Open together. So, we're going to see how it goes. Mr. Chicken has been very, very kind and has made us a stat sheet for tonight. So there's actually some really interesting information on here that I'll get into with Narvo later on throughout. But I'm just gonna say, I had no idea I was the most winningest MX Bikes of Nations rider of all time. I'm just gonna throw that out there. You know, I'm just gonna throw it out there. But now we're in the booth. We got to get the young whippersnappers to take over from the old men, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'll be honest. I feel very, very restricted right now with the shirt and tie back on. It's been a minute since we've rocked it, but it should be some good fun. What I'm going to do is we'll load up the tracking game real quick and see how it goes. Let me hop in to the call with Mr. Narvo and see if he's ready for me. And I'm hoping all the audio will be fine. We hopped in a call earlier and got it all sorted. By the way, if you guys aren't the biggest fan of YouTube and you'd rather watch it on Twitch, Narvo is also streaming exactly the same thing on Twitch. So we're going to be in the booth together. He's going to be doing it on there. I'll be doing it on here. So feel free to pick the platform that you like the most. Really, it's all about the viewer experience tonight. We're going to hopefully make this one of the best nations of all time. And having a look at some of the riders that have qualified through today, I think it's going to be very, very exciting stuff. Right. Let's hop in here. Hello, Mr. Narvo.
Hello, good sir. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Let me see if I can get that camera set up in here as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. That's that.
And we'll just run it live as it is.
We will do it live. And hello, B-Rod, if you are here. I know I see he's muted, but hello, hello. Right. Virtual camera, that's there. So then in OBS, start virtual camera. And we'll see if that's going to start working. It's not popping up for me. There we go. Right. Okay. So I'm up in here as well. So that should
perfect. Yeah.
That should enable you to get all of your stuff good.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me just swap this over. We're live on your channel too.
Yeah. We are live. We are rolling. Have you had a chance to do any laps around the track yet?
Oh, it is very, very brutal out there.
She is a rough one.
I'm gonna swap us over to the booth over here too. Make sure this all works as well.
Welcome to the chat, Nico. Nice to have you here. Nice to have everyone joining us today. I'm just going to do a quick lap for everybody. I know there was a little bit of a preview video before the stream started, but I'll show you what we're working with at a bit of a slower pace. So this track it's JV and B Clay together combined. This one, isn't it? I believe.
Yes.
So we shall see how this goes. Correct. It does give me those sort of GP vibes that we had earlier on this year, which I was personally a massive fan of. I was a bit gutted, actually, that I didn't get to race them myself where I was commentating them. But we should be in for a good night of racing around here. And it seems very tricky. So I think we're going to have lots of mistakes and lots of crashes.
You know, what I should do over here. Let's just pull up your channel right now. Just watch you roll through this.
No, don't do that. That's more pressure than I need already. I will say I saw a few sneak peeks of this as it was being made, and the difference that adding the textures on top makes is crazy. Like, it's the shadows as well in the wooded section. It hides so much of the rough, so I think we're going to see a lot of people getting caught out trying to go too fast.
It's going to be a very interesting time, and I mean, it's going to be rough. I'm not going to say, I don't know. Would you say it was as rough as the regular Nationals one, or a little bit less?
I would argue, I think the woods in this is a bit rougher than the Nationals one was. Are we talking in-game Nationals, or are we talking in real life?
The in-game Nationals.
This is definitely rougher than the in-game one, I think, definitely. And I'm kind of a fan, because I think the layout of Ironman, it's quite a fast track by nature, so it looks like they've gone out of their way to slow it down a bit, which I think just makes for better racing overall. It enables people to open the track up a bit more, take some different lines.
For sure, for sure.
Should be good fun. I've got the stat sheet that Mr. Chicken made for us pulled up as well. And
oh, I love that.
Do you mind if I stroke my ego just for 1 second?
No, hey, go. It is your time to shine, sir. Make that happen.
I had absolutely no idea that in terms of all-time MX of Nations podiums, I am at the very top with 4 of them, which is pretty insane.
Look at this guy.
And I'm at the top of the all-time wins as well with 2. And there's some interesting people in here that I just completely forgot about. Like people like Toxic, who made the Trentino track back in 2020. I think it was. He's on this list. Same as Poct for France. I don't see him about too much anymore. There's just some really OG names here. Like Ryder's on this list as well. I've got people like Hurls. Rax is on here. And Rax is competing tonight. So if Rax gets a win today, he will be tied for the overall wins.
And, you know, for sure, looking into tonight, I mean, the biggest battles, you know, at least that I'm expecting for sure, it's going to be Cam and Rax all night long.
I'm very excited for it.
And
then on the other class,
I mean, you know them well.
On the other class, we've got Tyler and Chase going against each other as well. And we've always got this ongoing debate in the community on if NA or EU are quicker. And it's always really hard to compare because of the format of the nights with a 30-minute practice versus the 5 hours. So seeing these guys all come together and having the same amount of time on track, I'm going to be very interested to see who comes out on top.
Absolutely. I mean, this, I would say personally, even though it was really close at Redbud a couple years ago, you were a part of that team. It was close last year when you guys won it again on home soil, but I think this might be the closest title fight we have.
I agree with you completely. That Redbud round, or Redbud year, I think it really came down to skills versus Hurls in one of them last races, and Hurls managed to come out on top there. And then the year after that, I think I was being carried. I'm pretty sure I was weighing the team down, but thankfully Tyler and I think it was Aqua last year for GB managed to pull me through there. But no pressure on me today. I get to have a fun time with you in the booth, and I'll just let all of them get stressed about it instead.
Yeah. I mean, we already said it once already, you know, like you multi-time champion, twice you've won this thing. Not in it this year, you know, we're getting older, it happens. But I mean, who do you really think the pressure is going to be on tonight? Is it going to be the US trying to get it back on home soil, or the Brits themselves trying to defend it and go back to back for the first time?
I'd say it's equal parts, because obviously you always want to win on home soil. That's just the way it is. Last year at Matterley Basin, for us, it was kind of a big one. I think the US do have the team to do it today, 100%. I think Rax will be performing, and he always gets out the gate well. Starts are going to be critical today. If we take the real life nations that just happened, Australia obviously got the win there, but it wasn't easy with how Carl Webster struggled to get out the gate, and he went down at the start of both races and had to charge back through. So it would be interesting to see if anybody struggles early on, if they're able to put a charge in and make up all them points. But then still back to your point, it is hard, I think, to kind of keep that title after you've already earned it. And I think the person who might have the most pressure on him today might be Neon on that Great Britain team. And I think a lot of time
he's coming in.
It does come down to the 250 riders.
Sorry.
That's absolutely fine. Feel free to hop in at any point.
Yeah, no, the pressure is definitely going to be on him, you know, coming in as, I mean, it was a close fight, I'd say, in qualifying between him and I believe it was Kozak for that 250 spot, and
Is Kozak
it's going to be a lot
is
of
he the
pressure.
US rider for the 250s today, Kozak? Let's have a
Believe
look.
so.
We've got
Yeah, I believe
is
so.
Kay Bailey and Kozak, are they the same people? I always get confused with the name changes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Right. So what other
So,
countries are we
yeah,
going
it's.
in? Is there any sleeper picks that you can think of?
I mean, Germany. You can't really sleep on the Germans a
Yep.
little bit,
Yep.
and you know, if they get a good run, our French riders could really they could put a little you know, a little dink in some points there for the guys really out here fighting for it.
I think that's going to be the thing that people haven't thought about today is whilst we go into this thinking it's going to be Great Britain versus US, having those other countries that do have one or two really quick riders themselves, it's going to be how many points they can take away from them top two countries is going to decide the overall, I think.
Exactly. All right, I'm having a connection problem trying to get into the server.
Uh-oh. I've seen, since we had that latest game update, I've seen a few people saying they're getting connection timeout issues.
Yeah. Luckily, the man himself, I believe, I think it was Gurn, sent me a fix for this.
Okay. Is that B main up? I haven't seen an announcement for it. Let me have a look.
It is up,
Nice.
yes.
Let me pop in MXBO and maybe join as spectator because I always forget. And it's syncing. It's syncing.
Yeah.
I think we're good. I think we're okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm getting the connection timeout. Just trying to join the server.
Oh, we have a Wild Kimmerzin in the chat at the moment. If you're unaware of who that is, he is one of the Monster Energy Supercross pros on that game. So very fast man. I believe he's from Finland himself. So well, hopefully the Finns can do well today. They are made up of a team of Tero, Nika, and Hugo today. So wishing them the best of luck. I know Tero is. I think he's at the very top of the MXB ranked leaderboards at the moment, and he has been for quite a few seasons. He definitely puts in a grind. So hopefully that will be able to translate over today. One team.
Okay, so
there is definitely going to be a biased opinion on this. So I'm going to throw that out there early. Is technically the UK B team, which is the British Virgin Islands. But the reason is because I've just seen who's part of the team, and it's got people like Rum, Reese, and Jams, who all really like OAPs at this point of MX bikes. So love seeing them being able to qualify to have a bit of fun today.
Yeah, it's I mean, honestly, it's really going to depend on the starts and how well these guys can do in such a rough track like this. There's so many riders that, you know, if they get that good jump and they can control themselves in the rough very well, it could still be anyone's game. I know we talk about the big two, the US and Great Britain all the time, but it's anyone's race. It's a whole new race day here at Ironman.
I think you're going to see some interesting ones. So on Team Netherlands, for example, they've got Boy, and Boy really stuck out to me in the MXGP season this year. And I commented multiple times during the races on just how consistent he is. So he's not always the fastest man on track. He might be 2 seconds a lap slower, but he just doesn't seem to crash in these sorts of conditions. So I think that's going to translate well today as well.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm definitely here for it. And you know, I'm just happy to finally have you in the booth, good sir.
I'm very happy to be here, and thank you as well for letting me join you. It's very exciting stuff. I'm very happy that we've got B-Rod here. I think he's going to be the man on the calculator today, so my old man brain hasn't got to try and tally scores up all the time.
Well, I don't know if you saw the nice thing that Nico put in there. It should just automatically be calculating from there.
Okay, let me have a little look. Is that in the admin chat?
I believe.
Let's have a look.
Okay. I have to restart my computer.
Okay, no worries.
To get this to work.
Hold down the fault.
And everyone who is everyone who is in chat, if you want to keep seeing what's happening, go check out Linz on YouTube. He's got that. We're gonna be right back
over here, but then make sure you go back to Narvo as soon as he comes back again.
All right, I'll be right back.
Right, gamers, let's have a little fly around of the track, shall we, and just show you some different sections that we've got here. I apologise if I'm not 100% up to date on chat at all times. The way I've got my second monitor right now with OBS and like the stat sheets and stuff, there's a lot going on over there, so I apologise if I miss a lot. And of course, I've got my microphone arm kind of covering half of it as well, which doesn't help. I need a third monitor here with just chat. That would make things so much more easy. But I'm just going to list off some notable names tonight. And feel free, anybody in chat, build up a bit of hype for your country. Let me know where you're from and what your expectations are of your teams today. So I'm going to go through the list of countries that have qualified through today. These are, let me double check as well. I think this is a combination of people that are going through to the LCQ as well, straight through to the mains.
Hello, hope you're
yes,
good.
I think it's. Welcome to the stream, Godis. Thank you so much. So, we've got Great Britain and the US qualified first and second. They were 1 and 2 last year, and we'll hope to see them battle it out for a win again this year. Some sleeper picks. We have Team France, which is made up of Brad, Dorian, and KFC. Team Guam, we have Trav, Sauce, and Hunter. And of course, we love throwing a little bit of shade at Troy whenever we can. Troy tried qualifying for Guam this year and unfortunately did not make it in. It serves him right for denying my request to make a YouTube team with me, him, and Doc. So Troy didn't make it through. L Troy. W Slovakia skins, by the way. I'm expecting big things out of Slovakia today because their gear download was 2.3 gigabytes. Which is insane. Should we have a zoom around and look at some bikes, actually? We'll dial in here and there. That's a very nice bike. That gives me... Is that South Africa? Let's have a look. Who's 62 on the list? 62 is South Africa. That is Tiegman's bike that we can see right here. We've got Team Ireland, created... I think this is a Lipasec design on the SLD. It looks very, very nice. Usually, the real-life Team Ireland, I don't usually vibe with. I feel like green and orange are hard colours to make work. But that looks very, very nice. Big fan of that. We've then got the Italians over here. Viva la Italia and all that good stuff. Another Italian machine right here as well. Very nice looking bike. We get people getting some practice starts in down this end as well. We've got Team Slovakia there. That one's just disappeared, so I couldn't have a look. We do have someone here, Neto, of Puerto Rico. I don't think I saw any Puerto Rico skins, or Puerto Rico, I should say, to download here. We have the Espanol machine. We got Macroma on that bike. Who else is this? We've got Belgium. I feel like I downloaded a Belgium skin. I'm hoping I didn't put things in incorrectly. I do need to... We'll glaze a little bit. Very, very, very nice bike right there. Very nice. I mean, Alex looks beautiful. That, in terms of graphics kit, remove nations out of it, that is a beautiful looking bike. Really, really cool. We've got the Argentinians here as well.
We're talking about Academy?
Yes, have you seen their bike yet? They look beautiful.
Oh yeah. Oh,
very, very nice. We've got the Argentinians as well, with the sun on the screen. Looks really, really cool. And this is interesting for me as well, because you see all these riders and their names on a weekly basis, but I don't know where everybody's from normally, so it's interesting putting countries to the people as well. Do you know if you have Puerto Rico skins in your game? Because I cannot see that team yet, and I thought I'd downloaded everything.
I'm pretty... It's Pumbaa?
Yes. Yeah.
Which... Yeah, he put his stuff in. The first link was broken. Oh. And then... And then he put in a second link.
Let me download it again, and then in between B main and the races, I can chuck it in, just in case they make it through.
Yeah, we're back live in here if you want to see both these beautiful men in these suits and ties over here.
Yes, everybody, if you prefer to watch on Twitch, feel free to hop over to Narvo's stream. He's much more professional in his setup. He's got all the dual face cam action going on.
Oh.
Right, I've got Slovakia there. Where's...
So there's a very interesting thing, because you're running your green screen and your virtual remoting. Yep. It actually breaks it on Discord.
Does it break? What part does it break, sir?
Like it changes your colors already. It changes your colors into a weird thing. So I'm trying to fix that.
Let me know if you want me to change anything at all on my end.
No.
I'm so silly. It's not Puerto Rico at all. It's Portugal. I will download them again just in case, and then I'll drag and drop them in before the races in case Portugal make it through. Alright, there we go. That's done. That's done. Get the chat back up. Lovely stuff. Right, so let's have a look at some more skins. We've got Team Mexico. Oh, Team Mexico's just been punted across the map by a wild Alex. Have we got many admins in here? I know we usually have a few fill-in rides. I know we've got Alex on the Belgium squad. I know last year I think it was Gurin who was on the Norwegian team. JVO on the Spanish machine. I've never, in my 5 years of playing this game, had this many skins in my game. It's actually crazy.
Here I am sitting on just for the year over 600 gigabytes worth of
That's
skins.
Disgusting. Do you like have a second folder that you drag in and out? Just to make it a bit easier for you.
It is set on its own solid state drive on my computer. I have 4 of them, and one of them is strictly just for MXB stuff.
Okay, I see. Yeah, that is crazy, the file sizes that we have here. Tang says, can I have a look who's on Team Denmark? Yes, I can. Let me have a little scroll for you. So Denmark is yourself, Tang, and then you've got Smuds and DK are the Denmark riders. So, you know who else is going to be a sleeper pick today, Narvo? Is Team Norway. Because in the past, you've had the brothers, Steiner and Hakon. Hakon's kind of taken a break from the game now, so now it's made up of Steiner, Froxy, who got a 250 Supercross win this year, and then also JB, who I believe is Jesper Bai, who used to play MX Simulator a lot, and he made the transition to bikes, I want to say in the 2023 or 2024 Supercross season, and then kind of disappeared for a while, but he's back. He's back again, so hopefully Norway can have a good time today.
There we go. Well, sir, you want to start the first race call out then?
Are we doing whole shot predictions?
Oh, oh man.
We can do some whole shot predictions. I don't mind.
I think Alex can do it. I think Alex has got a good one, or maybe Chicken. Get that good experience in here.
Am I seeing Chicken South Africa here? Is this correct? Did he not qualify for Australia?
I believe so.
Okay, interesting.
If I were a betting man, I would almost think so.
I don't know. Who do I want to pick here? Let's make sure. Hang on. I've got the leaderboards. I've got people's names up. We've got Patron in here. We've got Lipo, Louis, Frankolek. Before the gate drops, I'm going to pick Doc, getting the whole shot. Doc always used to get good holies back when he used to do GPs against me. Right, gates are down, Narvo. Let's go racing.
Yeah, let us do it. Our B main race here at Ironman for the MXB of Nations, and it is going to be Nacho of Argentina.
Great start.
Who will grab the whole shot? What a clean start for Team Argentina right
Nacho
there.
already putting out a couple bike lamps there over the Italian man, Mr. Let me slow down there, Elise, and then Mr. Lipasek in P3 for Ireland. Good start for them.
Yeah, great start for him. Estonia, Mr. Mortis in there.
Doing it. Oh,
Frank Wellick,
aggressive
Neto.
pass up the inside from Frank there. Of course, when you have all these countries coming together, you do get the occasional bit of ping and lag and netcode, but hopefully there's nothing too crazy happen today.
Absolutely. Looking down, just going down the line. Team Belgium holding down the 8th place spot with EB. Nico Degani. I don't know what team he is.
That looks to be an Italian machine to me.
Yeah, I believe so.
We go, oh, and he goes down, actually. Man. He's going to drop through a few places. I was about to commentator's curse him there. I was going to say there was 2 Italian riders up fairly early. But Team Estonia. We've got 2 Estonian riders, I think, up in the top 10 right now.
Absolutely, but looking up here, looking up front, it is Team Argentina and Italy in the battle for the lead as they come underneath the bridge.
Both setting it over that quad, jumping into the face of that next one. Oh, Italy goes high and they land on each other. So Nacho getting the short end of the stick there as then Elise almost goes down in the rollers afterwards.
Yeah, real sketchy landing right on the end of this. This is the B main open. And the worst result from this will be dropped, and that will decide what teams go to our main shows here tonight.
So this is three riders, isn't it, from each country? And then take the top 2 best scores and combine them all together, and then the best team goes through. The one team only.
Yes, it is.
So the Italian man goes down, going down pit lane there, and that allows Frank of Argentina to get up into the lead. And I think, looking at the level of rides in here, I think Frank and Lipo are probably the two men to beat in terms of raw speed.
Absolutely. I mean, Frank hasn't been the best over the course of the outdoor season, but he did have some really good pace in Supercross last season. And so really must have been on the grind here recently, as he is leading this B main with a little over 17 minutes left to go. And look who's come right up in here, coming into the podium fight as well. Lipasek of Team Ireland, sitting right behind the Italian man.
Looks like a lot of riders favouring that inside at the top of the hill there before you drop back down. I'll be interested to see, as the day progresses and the road comes in, if anybody ventures to the outside, because the outside, it's a lot smoother, so you can get a good slingshot as you go down the next hill. So we'll see if we have any passes going on around there.
Yeah, for who was asking in chat, where is Team USA? This is the B main, so this is basically the last chance qualifier to get your team into the actual show. We will have the big battles, the main event coming up after this.
Now, if you was one of the competitors today, Narvo, do you think you would prefer to, obviously results aside, would you prefer to go through to a B main and work your way through that way and have some race experience under your belt going into the mains? Or would you prefer to be pre-qualified and have all this time to just ride around in testing and learn the track a bit more?
I would be very split on that. I mean, obviously, the race experience itself is just a really nice thing to have, but you're also betting on yourself as well as your teammates.
That is true.
And if they, just not have the best results, it's kind of a hard thing to say than just go, yeah, we've already made it in. We can practice, just sitting there off to the side and just try to run our own laps and simulate what we can. And I mean, you're the veteran rider here, Linz. What would you say?
I definitely think I'd prefer the testing aspect. More so because when you're in a race scenario, I don't think you want to move outside of your comfortability level too much, so you might do the same line over and over and over again, as you don't want to go down. At least in testing, you have the chance to move around and try some different lines out.
Absolutely, without the worry of your team missing out on the night.
Exactly. And you can be as confident as you want going into it, but one mistake from any of your teammates can just be an early shower, early home time.
And I mean, we've talked about it already too. It's a rough track, but there are quite a few spots on this that are very fast. That back section in particular, and just those one big mistakes, just like we see a lot in Supercross too. It can just it'll ruin your night. Look at that, Frank,
pass from
right
Frank
up the inside.
Great pass, actually. Just kind of moves Lapsek out of the way there. I wouldn't say that was dirty. Just elbows up, aggressive riding.
Yeah, just a little bit of bar banging. It happens. That rubbin's racing, as they say.
I'm hoping that Alace hasn't got his look back button bound on his controller right now, because that is not two people you want to see right behind you as Frank scrubs his way past the Italian man, messing up that quad up the hill a little bit.
Yeah, so looking at it as it stands right now, it would be Team Argentina that goes through, as we are a little more than 14 minutes left to go. Argentina sitting 1-4.
Looks to be a comfortable
and
lead
21.
as well.
Yeah, I do not see another Italian man until 19.
How's Team Italy? We got Leipzig in Ireland. We got Leipzig in third. Where's the next Irish man? He's down in 17th. Oh, this could be Argentina's to lose. Looking at it, they got a very comfortable lead.
Yeah. Very comfortable, and Frank is looking very strong. Let's take a look at what we got on his lap time sitting right now. His last lap being as fast as a 152.670, as he's holding that 2.3 second gap over Elise. Although Elise is running that faster time, a 201.157. Oh, no, I take that faster time. I'm all over the place.
It's interesting looking at the lap times here compared to real life, because I'd say this track is a lot rougher than the real life one was, and they're still running faster lap times.
Yeah. I think there's an interesting thing. I mean, you look at the back section from Nationals, or this front and kind of wood section right here. It was a lot bigger on the ruts, and not a lot of whole line choice on that. And on this one, it's cut in a little bit more. little bit more viable options going through. So
I like that they've
Nations just changed things
added
up a
the
little
roughness in terms of choppy bumps rather than making the ruts really, really deep. Because deep ruts are fine. They cause some mistakes if you drag your handlebars a bit too much. But we know how this game can be sometimes. If you crash and you're sideways, you kind of get stranded. It can be frustrating for the riders to deal with. So I'm quite happy the way the track
Absolutely.
creators have gone about making this race course.
bit. I know you said it earlier. Was PRT, was that
That's
Puerto Rico
Portugal.
or
So yeah, we got Neto
Portugal?
and who else? We got Pumba as well. So I think are they in second right now? I believe
yeah.
they would be with a 4-6.
Yeah. Well, Pumbaa just had a very big crash and he lost about 6 spots. So it's just Argentina's race to lose now.
We do have Frank is running away with this one at the moment, so I'm pretty sure he'll have that first place locked in. So I think it depends on if Nacho makes too many mistakes. I mean, he's got a whole bunch of riders behind him. One mistake there, a big crash facing the wrong way when you respawn, he could easily go down 4 or 5 positions.
Yeah, I mean, it's that same group that our Portugal man Pumbaa was just ahead of, but it's going to be interesting. But you know what? He is looking very solid.
Oh, Nacho goes down. He gets into the bounds. He does get a lucky respawn, facing the wrong way, but not really stuck at all. So that's 4 positions that he's just lost in that one crash. Oh, he's off again.
And look who's coming up behind him, too. Oh, Pumbaa's going to be coming up right behind him.
Oh, the hands are getting sweaty for Nacho. He's making all kinds of mistakes. Pumbaa's going to... Oh, the net code. Oh, my God, they're both down. That's going to allow Chicken to go past. Pumbaa and Nacho get going at the same time. It's unfortunate for Pumbaa getting caught up there because he needs Nacho to make them mistakes, but he just needs to stay clear of it himself.
Yeah, so there it is, a big collision that can really change the course of who's going to make it through. Frank is putting Team Argentina on his back right now, holding a 7.8 second lead over the Italian rider.
I think we need to give an honourable mention here, Narvo. In positions 28, 29 and 30, we have the Slovakian riders, Tintis, Tomko and Too Lazy. 2.3 gigabytes of skins for this performance right here. Love to see it, but they haven't left the race. It's perfect.
They're just happy to be out here. That's how I feel.
I always love when people stick it out until the end. I'm not a big fan of rage quits, no matter how bad it gets.
Absolutely, and it's how it is. And you know what? Either way, you're out here. You're representing your country.
Exactly.
I mean, there's no greater feeling. At least
one thing for some of these riders as well is they probably don't qualify on a pro level on a weekly basis for these aerial races. So getting the chance to race against some of these people is probably different for them and exciting too.
I would like to do my own little shout out here for Patron of Team Mexico, the lone Kawasaki rider.
I see that. I noticed a few times this year that he's been dabbling in different bikes. And it goes to show, if you are confident in your machine and you've got it set up well, you can put some solid results in there.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I do think people sleep on the Kawasaki and the Honda just a little bit, you know? All depends on that good setup. And I mean, we saw at least a few times in MXGP this year that the Honda has some pretty crazy pace for the 250 class.
I think Chase as well in the 450s in the GP season. I think he top qualified on 3 or 4 different bikes over the course of the year, so it's very capable in the right hands.
Yeah, he sure did.
I mean, we had, what was it, Suzuki, Gas, Honda. I think he'd done the Yamaha at one point, probably KTM as well. A man of many talents.
Yeah, and I mean it's just how it goes. Trying everything that works. I mean, it's just like what Skills was doing, you know, a few years ago. He would show up on every single bike that you could.
I think when you get to a certain level being so good at the game, you get a bit bored of winning all the time, so they look for a challenge elsewhere.
Yeah,
that's nice problems to have.
Not like us, not like us unks out here. Getting slow, getting old. Time's catching up to us.
I have to peel my fingers off of the controller after some races. I'm locked up. All right, how are we looking in overall so far? I think it's still Argentina with a 1-9. It looks like Pumbaa hasn't been able to capitalise on them mistakes from Nacho earlier on.
No, not quite. So it is looking like Team Argentina is the team that will go through. unless something insane happens, Nacho does get his way around Neto. So more points for them. I'll say that. I really like how their bike looks using the Argentinian flag as the main graphic design.
Really nice, I agree.
It's fantastic.
I was complimenting the island bikes earlier on as you was resetting your PC, because I think green and orange got to be such hard colours to try and make look good together. But they've done a really nice job of it.
For sure.
Is this,
That's fair, and it's on a blue bike out of all things.
Yeah, it's crazy to me how many countries, when you kind of think about it, are red, white, and blue.
Oh, here I have a question for you from the chat,
yep,
sir.
shoot. Go for it.
What would you call the #1 tip that is most important for becoming an MXB champion?
Patience, probably. There's a lot that goes into it. Obviously, if you're trying to get to the pro level on this game, for the most part, you're going to be competing against people that already have a couple of thousand hours under their belt. So, unfortunately, you kind of do have to match that. You've got a few outliers that might get to the pro level within 1,000 or so, but you just have to be ready to put in the time. I'd say the biggest thing you can do is if you're in testing and you make a mistake, go into replay, slow it down, and learn from it. Eventually, you'll make so many mistakes and realise what you've done wrong so many times that you just won't make them mistakes anymore. And just don't run before you can walk. Take your time and build up your pace slowly.
There you go. From the man himself who knows a few things about winning a few championships.
Used to. I'm washed these days. I'm an old man. Unk status.
No, washed is a whole different person.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
just old.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
What age do we officially
it's...
get to Unk status? Because I'm 30 in January, and I feel like that is the cutoff.
Oh, I turned 33 last month.
Oh, that makes me feel a little bit better, thank you.
I mean, we're certified bikes boomers.
I mean, yeah, in
sure.
terms of MX Bikes years, we should be receiving a pension by now.
No,
Crazy
right?
stuff.
Man.
Still have a love for the game, though. I don't think there's ever a point where you stop enjoying video games.
No, and not for me, for sure. I mean, I'm playing this game for a few years now, been the commentator now for a little over 4 years, and I still
One
love
thing
it.
that's hard for me trying to adapt to at the moment is realizing that I'm not that guy anymore and trying to look at it from a fun perspective rather than a competitive one.
Yeah. But here's the thing, you still have some great competitiveness about you, though. Take nothing away from that.
I'm a very stubborn man. Even if I get second, I'll be unhappy with it. So I need to... the less I care about it going into it, the better off I am at the end of the night.
Would you call yourself the Eli Tomac of bikes right now?
I mean, I am running number 3 at the moment. That is my number, so it kind of goes perfectly.
I know,
We've both got bad hairlines. He's in a lot better physical condition than I am, though. He's a big boy. Oh,
yeah, that could be fixed.
Ooh, the Belgian K going down after that little Jet and Hunter Lawrence double around the corner there before the uphill, and he's going to take Gio down with him. And Moritz got caught in that also. A few people getting hung up there.
Yeah, can we give another shout out to? I know he's representing South Africa right now, but the man himself, our longtime race director, Chicken out here, 4th place. For the B main.
I don't think there's any way of putting into words what this man has done for the community over the last 5-6+ years. The amount of effort he's put in is absolutely disgusting, and I don't think a lot of people realise it. But majority of these series would not be able to run as smoothly as they do without his guidance and knowledge. So big W's to Chicken. Good to see him out here competing still.
Yeah, love to see it. Longtime friend, an amazing guy, and yes, you're absolutely right. The things that he has done for the game is, we wouldn't be here without Chicken running the old PDMX, what it was before the ARL series.
Oh, we say that.
It's why we're all here.
We'll move away from that camera. I was watching him, but he's just absolutely eating the ground. So we'll forget. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. Yeah, W Chicken.
Smile wave.
Back to front. Frank is just gone. He's 7 seconds clear. Unless he has any massive mistakes here, he should be bringing it home for Argentina. Lipo's in a bit of a lonely P2 right now, and then Alais on the Italian machine. He's up in P3, and they're kind of all separated from each other. I think that's going to be your top 3 by the end of this, so it's down to everybody else to try and make some moves.
And Chase asking right now, the one who's moving on for sure, it's Argentina.
Yeah, having a look at it, Argentina's on 8.
1st and 7th.
Ireland are on 22, I think. Not great rides out of Louis or AK there, the other Irishmen. Lipo probably not going to be too happy with those boys. For Team Italy, we've got a 3 and a 17. So I think the wheels really do have to come off for the Argentinian boys for them not to make it through.
Yeah. It is how it is, and it is just about the final 2 minutes left to go here at Ironman for our B main race. And as we stated, as it stands right now, Argentina looking to go through into our main show tonight, and that's where the fun really is going to begin. And I am so excited for that.
Your memory might be a bit better than mine, Narvo. I get my years confused. Do you know, what year was we at Ernay? Was that 23 or was that 22?
That would be 23 was at Ernay.
Because
24 last year was Matterley Basin, and then Redbud was the year before Ernay.
So going on to that Ernay year, Team Belgium, we had Dylan on the 250 machine actually beating everybody on that 250 around there. And I do see Dylan lurking in chat right now. He's not happy with the Team Belgium's performance. And it's one of them. It's like, Dylan, if he was here, maybe they would be able to make it through. Got to get back onto the sticks. Show him how it's done.
Yeah, come on. Dylan, where are you at?
He whooped me in that year. I was on the 450 and he left me like I was standing still.
I mean, he was whooping everyone.
It was insane.
I mean, he's kind of one of the main reasons why the U.S. won that year was because Dylan was out here beating everyone on every class.
That is a year.
And it just threw a whole
That is a
wrench.
year I'd like to forget as well. I got one of them awful MX Bikes moments of getting stuck in a wall and getting respawned halfway across the track. But that's one of them ones that we like to forget about. Right. Oh, someone in chat has just made a great point. Franklek, mistake out in front. That 7-second lead has gone down to 2 with just 30 seconds plus. Is it plus 1 lap today or plus 2?
I would say it's plus 2, but I would say Lipasek is actually ahead of Frank at the moment. I believe he has some cuts on it as it is.
Easy to get as well, especially with how rough this track is. If your bike cartwheels off the edge of the track and you rejoin in not the perfect spot, easy to gain a second or two by mistake.
Oh, look, just right there. It's a very rough track. It's going to be a lot of bouncing around, and we've seen it a few times. These guys hitting these corners, hitting those braking bumps, and it's causing them to fall off the track a little bit. So timing and scoring is going to be a big factor over the course of tonight's show.
Have to give some respect where it's due to the Slovakian team as well, being good lappers. I've just witnessed 2 of them being very aware, getting out of the way of the leaders, letting them do their own race.
Oh, you might have a little bit of biases on this. I have a great question in here. In your prime, would you say that you are faster or Rax is faster?
Prime, I would still say Rax. I think my issue right now is I'm still the same pace as I was when I won my championships. It's just the competition around me has got even better. And not only have they got faster, they've got more consistent at doing it. So all day, I would say Rax is faster than I ever was. I would say that Cam right now is faster than I ever was. I would say the same for Tyler. I don't know how he's ridden that way. I saw that. That was great.
The X Games mode right there.
Sometimes you need a little bit of luck. It's not all about skill. That's perfect. Yeah. Love that. And then Chase as well. I think Chase is definitely faster than I ever was right now. So I think I got my championships in a time where it was easier to do so before the game really blew up.
Yeah. A very honest answer. And I would probably completely agree with you. I would say for sure, and a lot of guys.
I don't know what was going on there.
Lipo just looked like he was just going for a gap that just wasn't quite there.
I'm wondering.
And it just said,
if you remember back to the real life event where we had, who was it in the B main? People were slowing each other down. I can't remember off the top of my head. There were some antics, some Deegan-esque antics of slowing down and trying to hold each other up at the front lap B main. I'm wondering if that's what is going on here between Lipo and Frank, because obviously Frank right now just has to win as his teammates in fourth, but Lipo really does need his teammates to work their way through.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I think he's just kind of racing just for himself now. He's probably has to know that the rest of his team is a bit further down the line. So it, probably just, some last season, a little bit of rivalries between the two of them or such, or maybe just a little bit of bad blood. And
one thing is for sure,
it's nations.
When there's South America involved, ping will be at an all-time high. And that's not throwing shade at all. That is purely a fact of the game, unfortunately. So you could have found that neither of them even touched each other on their own screens, and it was just MX Bikes things.
Yeah.
So we can only speculate.
It's the same thing when, in NA and we have the Australian or New Zealand riders in there. It's the ping is a thing. It happens. We move on. But it is coming down. Go ahead.
I just want to give a little bit of a shout out, because in terms of a team performance, I want to say that South Africa right now, I think they're in second looking at it. I think Axel has worked his way through from down really bad at the start of this race. He's up into P5 right now.
Absolutely, but I'm going to give a bit of update there. Frank had a big off just before getting the white flag, and that has put Lipo in a really good distance ahead of him. The cuts are definitely hurting Lipo at the moment.
He's got an insane lead and still being down on timing. There's a lot of cuts coming in there. I think, fortunately for Frank, he has good teammate in Nacho there, so I think Frank can make a few more mistakes and they'll still be okay. But I just wanted to give that shout out to Team South Africa, because I know, at least in my chat, on a weekly basis, there is a lot of South African players on this game. Like, more than I ever thought so. They've got a big South African community going on.
Oh, wow. Interesting. I will say the wheels are falling off for Frank a little bit here.
Let's have a look.
He just had another problem in the woods.
I think that is going to cement his P2 in this race then. I think Lipo's going to be able to pull away far enough there. Wait, is he still down? Have I just seen that? Oh no, that's too lazy of Slovakia, sorry.
Yeah. Elise of a solid result for Elise of Team Italy, though.
Yes, 100%.
Holding down the third place spot by 10 seconds.
Is that a name that you've seen before? Because this is my first time watching him, and being top 3 right now is pretty impressive work.
This is my first. I would have thought you would have seen him if he's Italian. I would have thought he'd be in the EU series.
Definitely a first time for me. And I had this thought going into this, because obviously we've known what track it's going to be for a while now, and these boys had the Ironman aerial race earlier on this year. But I don't think that practicing that track a bunch would have helped you too much for today. It's different track creators. No. Whilst the base height is all the same, the bumps and the ruts are completely different. And I like that they've changed it up enough to where I think it doesn't give too much of an advantage for the grinders today.
Absolutely. But Alipo will grab the win here for the B main. But it is all going to be looking at Team Argentina.
Yes, congratulations to the Argentinians. I don't know how many Argentinians we've got in chat here, but well done. You boys are going through to the rest of the races today.
Oh, man.
I don't think...
Look at that. South Africa finishing strong.
Yeah, good results there all around. Do we know where... Is it Kabija or Kabia of the Charge Cycle Works? Do we know what team he's on? That might be Mexico.
I don't know
looking at the skins, just looking at the colours.
I believe so.
That's good results all around. I mean, South Africa had 2 respectable results there. Mexico have had 2 good ones. Obviously, Argentina, your winners there. And yeah, it's just one of them things where the Argentinians were able to get it done today. And that whole shot from Nacho early on and riding around getting a P4, he done exactly what he needed to do for his team.
No, you drop it, Chase. You have to drop the lowest result. Or Argentina would be ahead of them.
Imagine how crazy the results would be if you counted all 3, with like bike DNFs and all sorts going on.
Oh man, I do. Oh, I would hate to be the guy who does that type of math.
I did see in my chat, at least before that race started, we had a bit of love for Belgium with Alex riding on there, and Alex actually finishing in last place today with a rage quit earlier on in the race, which you hate to see. So Belgium not making it through.
We were talking. Yeah, that's the first time. I mean, Belgium, I think, has been a part of every single race for MX of Nations.
I
So
don't know
a
if
little sad.
people have been sleeping today, but I only see one Virgin British Islands or British Virgin Islands rider in Rum. I don't see Reese or Jams on the track today. Which
Oh,
is a shame, unfortunately. But,
well,
yeah.
that's sad.
Uh,
Frank, as far as we know, it it is you guys. Argentina should be
yeah,
moving on.
convincingly as well. That was a very comfortable win for them boys.
Yes. Oh, and B Rod coming in with the facts. Belgium have been a part of every single MX of Nations since 2022, and they missed out in 2021 and 2020.
That's very impressive stuff. So first year for them. A little bit as
But let's I'm gonna hop us back over to the booth here.
let me have a look at some stats as well, see if I can throw anything your way. So, going into today, in terms of all-time nations wins, Great Britain and the USA are tied on 2 wins each. So
Yeah,
could we see one leapfrog today?
I mean,
I think it's very possible.
I want the American in me wants the US to win naturally. Although I would find it very interesting if Great Britain would be the first team to be back-to-back champs. But also, shout out to my family in Germany. I'm hoping for a good result from
who's
Deutschland.
on the German team today? Have we got Victor? Has Finn made an appearance, or is he still away from the game? Oh no, Victor's not on the team either. Okay, so we got Pitt, Jay Talon, and Benderson. Pitt will be very good today. That man does really well outdoors.
Absolutely,
he'll be up there for sure. Trying to, I look at Pitt in a bit of like Ken Roxon kind of sense, in that sort of speed and experience. The rest of the team relying on him.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate for Kenny in the real life race. You hate to see that.
Yeah, I know. I always root for Germany in any of these types of things too, just because that's where my family's all from and everything like that. But it makes me sad.
So there is a universe today where Team France could get this done as well. I don't know. Let me have a look at what order they're going in. I'm quite shocked in who they've put on what bikes, because Brad dominated the Aerial 250 season this year. But he's doing the MXGP class. Dorian, who's ridden a 450 for like the last 5 years, is doing 250s. And then we got KFC on the open machine, but he's good on a 450. But depending on how I think Dorian does today, there is a world where France could get it done if Great Britain or the United States get some really bad starts.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? There's some decent riders, DB, Murda, and Ryguy of Team Canada.
Yep. I think that was one of the strongest Canadian squads for a while.
I would completely agree with that too, as well. Let's see, Henrique of Charge Cycle Works, Silva, Vendrami of Team Brazil.
Vendrami's been improving a lot this year. He's been getting very, very quick recently, and he gets good starts too.
Yeah, but you know what? To your point, what we were saying in the opening and everything, I mean, one team not to sleep on, absolute for sure, is Team Norway.
Yes.
Steiner, Froxy, and JB.
Australia as well, I would throw out there. We got Isaac, Tom, and then I haven't seen Fizzy race before. This is a first one for me. I expected to see an Isaac, Tom, Brado team there. I'm not sure if Brado tried qualifying or if he had a bad one, but they are another team to watch out for.
Absolutely. We watched Fizzy a few times for the NA side, because that's the Series C races, and he does have some good solid pace on him. It's one of those things that, you know, it's consistency is always more the issue, right?
Yeah.
So we're just really gonna have to see how it goes.
Hey, Troy's just made a good point in my chat for Team Norway. As long as JB can lock in for one moto, there is a world where Steiner can easily podium. There's a world where Froxy can easily podium in the 250 class. They can definitely get it done.
Oh, Ryguy gave me an update. DB is not making it. Gurn is racing.
We love to see Gurn filling in. He was Norwegian last year.
Absolutely.
He's Canadian this year.
Absolutely.
Love to see it.
the man of all multinationalities.
He's got a few different passports. That's what it is.
Yeah, just a few. Just a few.
Do we find out who Team Netherlands is? Yes, let me confirm that for you. I'm lost.
Yeah,
Where are they?
that should
They
be.
are. We've got Boy,
Oh, I lost them
Woodland,
too.
and Davy. So Boy and Davy both put in very respectable seasons, all GP season. And then Woodland can be very hit and miss. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this because he has very good pace, but I see a lot of the time. I've seen a lot of DNFs, is I will say. So as long as he can try and keep it up on two wheels, keep that head cool, and just get in some solid results, Netherlands can definitely be up there, top 5. I mean, maybe podium if everything falls correctly.
Sure, I got a very interesting comment over here. Have you ever seen Cars 2, Linz?
Have I seen Cars 2?
The Disney movie?
I feel like I've seen it, but not paid enough attention to it.
So this guy said, we remind them of the announcers from the World Grand Prix.
I'm going to have to go back and
from Cars 2
and watch it again at some point.
Me as well.
I prefer like a Doc Hudson kind of vibe. I wouldn't mind being compared to that.
Yeah, a little Doc, yeah. It's just because we're old.
Yeah. I think Doc's got a better mustache than me anyway.
Well, it's Tom Selleck. I mean, that man has the most amazing mustache.
I remember being a young man and watching the original Cars for the first time, and just that scene where Mac's driving, and then you've got all of the like boy racer cars going along the highway, and I just thought that was so cool back then. And yeah, I wish.
Yeah, I would say. Back. Well, I have a toddler and a newborn, so I get to watch Cars all the time.
There's definitely worse.
I don't know every single word.
Things to watch. Have you been subjected to
for sure.
Baby Shark on repeat, or have you forbid that in your house?
Oh, so there was about a week long where it was nonstop, and then I kind of had to put the stop on that one. That was going to be a no for me. The server is up, I believe.
Yes, I'm just sinking into it now. Welcome to the stream, Newly. I'm doing very well, thank you.
Yeah, everyone, welcome to the Twitch side of it. If you guys don't know, I'm joined by the man himself right here, Mr. Linz, and it's fantastic. I actually pointed at you.
Thank you.
Because I can see you on mine.
I can't do the same. I'm not as fancy in the setup as you are. Maybe one day.
I've been doing this for over 4 years. I've got it. I look like a principal of a high school.
Could be a universe at some point, Narvo, where we're doing this in MTG. Who knows?
I mean,
there's part of me that's quite excited for MTG's release, more so because it's cross-platform. So not only are we going to have all of the really fast MX Bikes and MX Simulator players trying it, we're probably going to get a bunch of the console kids that don't have PCs yet being good as well. I think it's going to be so hard to be competitive.
It's going to be, because I mean everyone in the world knows about the game now, right?
Yeah.
It's hit that point.
They have done a good job.
The guys who do Monster Energy, Monster Energy guys are going to come over, check it out. The MX versus ATV crowd's going to check it out. Everyone's going to come and see, and I think you're on the same boat as me. Is like we're all just hoping that it really is the game that we want it to be.
I like to look at it in the way of MX Simulator is about 17 years old at this point. MX Bikes is about 13, something like that, crazy when it first came out, before it even hit Steam. There's going to be a point in our lifetimes where a new game becomes the game. And it's just waiting to see when that's going to be.
Absolutely. It really well. Really well. Oh, my Lord.
You got it. You got it. Third time.
Lack of sleep.
Listen,
lack of sleep. Newborn is destroying
You are allowed to make as many mistakes as you like. You are a very stressed man at the moment.
Oh, I appreciate
I don't know if stressed is the right word. You're a stretched. You're a man. You can only do so many things at once.
Stretch. Almost the same word, right?
I mean, I don't sleep very much at all, but that's just because of my awful sleep pattern, so I can't even make excuses.
Yeah, well, when you're a YouTube phenomenon, you got to do what you got to do.
I've been slacking recently. I don't know why. I sit down on this PC some nights, I'm hovering over that MX Bikes button. I'm just, no, not today. Maybe tomorrow.
All right, so I'm a swap our stream over.
Get the fan going on. It's getting a bit toasty
let's
in here.
Take a look at some of these bikes.
Seeing quite a few KTMs in here. Now, I don't know how much of the European racing you watch these days. I seem to notice an interesting comparison. A lot of the European 450 guys tend to go towards the Yamaha, and then I've noticed a lot of the American 450 guys ride the KTM. And
so I would call it, at least from the NA side, I would almost call it a bit more 50-50 on that side.
I definitely think the European side
and it kind of depends on the
heavy
track.
Heavy Yamaha. I have a feeling that it might be a bit of sheep syndrome, because I would argue Chase is the fastest outdoors on the 450 side, and he loves the KTM. And then you've got like Cam and Rex tend to go on the Yamaha for EU, so I think a lot of the regions kind of follow what the fastest person's doing.
Absolutely, as getting a look at Kay Bailey and Rax doing some practice starts off the jump there. I don't know if you've gotten a chance to look at the Team Canada kit. It is extremely clean. I love
kind of dying at the moment. I'm just trying to get it load everybody in.
Yeah.
It's Gurn's on Canada now, isn't he? Let's have a look. I can see him. Yeah, it looks very nice.
Yeah, I love what they did with the bike and the gear. It looks very clean. Sadly, it looks like I did not get the Team Finland bike. I got the gear.
The Brazilians are looking nice as well. A nice looking bike there.
Absolutely.
I saw a glimpse earlier. I want to try and find one of them. Brad on the French machine looks very good. There, yeah, it looks very nice.
Yeah, right there. The French team have always had a great looking kit.
It's got to be hard for these gear and bike designers, if you're part of France, Great Britain, US, to try and make unique looking red, white and blue bikes.
But looking at the champ himself, the #1 rider right here.
Whereabouts is he on the track?
Cam of Moto Academy. He is he's kind of perpendicular to the gate.
Rax getting his practice start in. There's Cam. There he is. Still rocking the Santa hat as always. Don't know if you have the Santa hat installed, but Cam's been rocking this thing for years at this point. He's even rocking a red mullet to match with the skin as well. So
I see that. That I do see. Yeah.
I do like the.
I could see Cam with a mullet.
You reckon?
Even though I've seen what he looks like, I remember what he looks like from ICMA and everything. I think he could rock a mullet.
I don't know if you agree with this. I've made some interesting comparisons before. I think Cam and Cole Davies might have been separated at birth. They have a very, very similar face.
You know what? I can't even argue that. I'd call that pretty accurate.
One had all the MX bike skill, and the other one took it to real life.
I would love to show Germany if I could find them.
We got here Dorian. Dorian's rocking the KTM as well. Right, Enrique's, he's on a KTM. Got Mr. Kay Bailey over here on the US bike. Looking nice as well.
Am I losing it? Where are the actual... Okay, here are the bikes. Here are the bikes. There they go.
It's crazy how much my PC is struggling before the races start. When the gate drops, it's alright, but I'm so framey in the pits.
Team Australia looking very clean with Fizzy and Tom.
I think this is a Denmark bike.
They're trying to find
right now, number 40. This looks really clean. Another Moto Academy creation.
In the pits, you can see one of the Germany bikes, very clean. A full black base with the yellow and red on it.
Thank you very much, Ilum. I appreciate that.
Know you. Loving this coverage.
Nice Brazilian bike there as well. I think that's Tyler's bike. Like I'm looking at number 2. God, my game is
looking
done.
at. Yeah, there's Brazil of Henrique right there, and I saw the Netherlands guys right there. They're looking very nice as well.
One thing I've noticed I need to compliment is for the Moto Academy boys, even though they're on different teams, the bikes still follow the same kind of design, just with the respective countries' colours, and I think it looks really cool.
That is fantastic. Yeah, I will take a look at the Australian helmets. We'll look at the whole team right here with is that a New Zealand boy in here as well.
I need to update the overlay. So there we go, MX1 and MX2 now. I still had it as B main. There we go.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's a boom right there. The overlays are back up. I didn't get a B main, and I noticed that you made one far too late, and I was like,
the
oh.
most 30-second Microsoft Paint overlay you could ever do.
Hey, I noticed it as soon as like I was getting everything ready, and I was like, oh, I don't have a B main. These guys must be close to teammates, because the New Zealand bike and the Australian bike is pretty similar.
Yeah, they've
Roxanne of Ramen Co. Well, they're all Ramen Co guys. That's why.
That's one thing when I was watching the real life event, I was looking at the New Zealand and Australia flags, and I was like, what's actually the difference? Like, one's looks a little bit darker, and there's one extra star in there. Other than that, they're like identical.
Oh, there we go. There's Jay Talon, Team Germany representing right here, as well as Pitt.
So I saw that.
You know,
Go on.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. I was gonna say the kits themselves, they remind me almost of like the older No Fear kit.
I do like some retro looking good.
Oh man, it's all going crazy. There's Frank of Team Argentina in here as well. It is a party in the pits right there. Strider of Team Argentina. These guys coming in through the B main.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Jay Talon's bike.
And we are all here
machine. Very nice.
Yeah. Oh, it looks very nice. It's very clean. Yeah, Brazil. The Netherlands guys look really good. There we go. We get a look at Team Norway. That of Steiner of Moto Academy.
Hello, Sober. Welcome to the stream. I think we're looking to start this race in I think 3 minutes from now. I think it starts on the half-hour mark.
I believe so.
So I know last year, we talk about USA.
Hey. Oh no, we're starting it now.
We're good.
We're starting it now.
I know we go on about the Great Britain and USA, but then last year we also had the Great Britain and USA B teams, whereas this year only the USA B team made it.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, this is it. This is MX1 and MX2 here at Ironman for the MXB of Nations. And it all starts here. The race for national glory for your country. It all comes down to this gate drop and the next two races. We've got about 15 seconds left to go before that 15-second card does come out. It will come out right now. Who will grab the whole shot here in Ironman?
And the gates are down, and it looks like Brad's got a great leap out the gate there. He does get muscled out the way though by Rax. Rax with a great start. My PC's now going to poo itself for the next 10 seconds.
Oh look at Taro. Taro of Team Finland will grab the whole shot. Frank Quellick right in there as well, and Tom of Team Australia are going to be the top three over the whole shot line. Steiner of Team Norway making his way in, and it is pandemonium as Team Canada's Murdo will make his way in the fourth, and Tom battling there. That's the top five. Go ahead, Lynch.
Just let my PC sort itself out for a second here, Narvo. It is struggling with all these skins in the game. Yeah. I might have to turn my settings down before we go into the next race after this, but I don't know if you remember, at the start of the stream, I did say Tero good out the gate, and he's proven it in this first race out in front for Team Finland. And Steiner, also good out the gate. I'm hoping that he can carry on this speed, because he's done a few races this year in the NSP Supercross series that is run by Aiden, and he always gets good starts, but then he just a few silly mistakes here and there. So I'm hoping for Norway that he can get it done and just keep a cool head and bring it home and get a good result in this first race.
Absolutely. Now looking through, so here we go. We see our first rider of the defending champs, the Great Britain. That'll be Neon holding down the 9th place spot. Just ahead of him, Boy of Netherlands and Odin of Team Sweden, as Fizzy of Australia will make the move by Neon. And he is the guy that we were really looking at him going, Neon is going to be the guy who needs to make the best results for this team if you guys have a chance at defending this title, Linz.
I think Neon's almost got a point to prove. There's been some arguments this year, I think, between the 250 Great Britain riders. I think him and Aqua have had a few back and forths. So I think now that he's made it for his team, he's got a point to prove. So hopefully he goes out there and does the best job he can. And I see a little bit of drama there. Steiner going down, getting caught up there. All kinds of issues going on. Did Rax get caught up in that? Did I see?
He got caught up with Neon's bike a little bit, but does well and just keeps it on 2 wheels. So there's the man with everything to race for right now. That is Team USA Rax. He was the EU outdoor winner.
I'm going to have to call some admin abuse going on here. We have a wild chicken who did not make it through the LCQ, now racing for Puerto Rico in P10.
See, now I almost wonder if the other chicken was a fake chicken and this is the real chicken.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Is it Chickception? Chickception? I don't know.
We shall see. So what are we looking at right now? With the first USA rider, we've got Rax in P6. We've got an Australian up there in Fizzy. Fizzy's on a 250 as well. No, I think I'm mistaken there. I think it's Tom that's on the 250. Odin for Sweden. Good to see the Swedes up there. I think we got some Swedish people in chat. Cam off to a horrific start right now. He's in P20 for Great Britain. Not unfamiliar territory for him. He usually tries to fight his way through the field here, and we still got 27 minutes to go. We've got a long time. So we'll see how many positions he can make towards the end of this race.
Oh, what? Whoa, I just saw Cam do some of the most insane in-air bike control to make sure he didn't hit Team Sweden's Yoda over that. But look at, I mean, you called it already, Linz. Look at Taro for Team Finland. Holding down the lead over Frank of Team Argentina, who came in through the B main. And he's looking very solid right now as we come across the line for the second time.
It's good to see as well, because as I said, he's a bit of a ranked grinder. And he does really, really well on those sorts of ranked tracks. And then when it comes to the aerial side of things, where you have a shorter amount of time to learn it, he hasn't quite put in that same sort of performance. But to be honest, if you're going to leave it until Nations to put in the ride of your life, then by all means, what a time to do it. He's doing really well out in front right now.
Absolutely. Frank going to go down or just before the mechanics area, and that is going to allow Tom and Rax to get by him on track. Although I do believe Rax is already sitting on a few seconds of cuts.
Just going to bear me 2 seconds, Nava. I'm just doing some technical difficulties here.
Oh, and Rax. Oh, Rax sends it over the bars, and that's going to be the loss of quite a few spots as Frizzy's going to get by him, Steiner is going to get by him, and Frank going to get right back by. So Frank of Team Argentina puts himself back into the podiums as Steiner of Team Norway really looking to make the move and get his team into the podium spots.
I feel a little bit sorry for Frank at the moment.
What a ride here. Go ahead.
I feel sorry for him. He's done the work in the B main. He's now in the top 3 right now. I'm trying to look for the next Argentinian rider. I can't find him. He's in P27, Strider.
27.
Only one race able to be dropped, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe they come in and they lock it in for the next couple rounds. It's all still yet to be seen. But right now, he's setting up his team very solid for a good race 1 performance right now in 3rd place. Same goes for Team Australia and Tom holding down the 2nd place. The Ramen Co rider himself just out here putting on a great show.
I know it's still very early days, but I think Australia are in the lead right now.
I would say so. I mean, they're sitting 2nd, 5th.
Yeah, they've never done it before. I don't even know if they've been on the podium before. So being this strong this early on is a really good sign for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Rax holding down. He's holding down 6th place on track, and I think and in timing
Steiner
as well.
going down. Sorry to cut you off there, Narvo. He gets the wall jump all kinds of wrong and finds himself in the pit lane.
Yeah, that'll happen. So he's going to end up behind Rax, the EU outdoor champion. And I mean, you've spent the most time on track with Rax, you know, over the course of Supercross and Motocross, and he's kind of one of those guys. He just has a whole different kind of pace, just like Cam does.
I am one of them people. I will not sugarcoat things. If Rax is near you or around you, you may as well just let him by. He's going to get around eventually, because not only is his pace usually a second quicker than everybody else, he can do it every single lap. It's unreal, the speed that he can go.
Yeah.
I think he might have just gone down in the woods section there. I don't know. I think him and Fizzy might have got together there.
Yeah, it looks like. I mean, this is the same problem I've said that Rax kind of has, and it's the same issue that Skills had back when he was the top guy to go for. Is he will be the fastest rider on track by all means, but it's the consistency that has always really kind of plagued him, and he seemed to almost had it figured out with with nationals, and he gets the championship there. But oh no, he didn't. No, Cam got it right. No, Cam got SMX playoffs. Cam got the playoffs, and Rax got the outdoors.
And then Tyler got Supercross, I think.
Yeah.
But
look, it is a Team Australia 2 and 3 right now.
That's insane to see. They're doing really, really well. I'm quite surprised. I know I was mentioning it earlier on about Steiner trying to keep it up on 2 wheels. He's made a few mistakes already early on, but he's still in P4. So I think a lot of people struggling around this course.
Yeah, absolutely. But looking at, Neon holding down the 9th place spot, trying to get around Brad as his teammate Cam has also made his way by. So Cam into the top 10, but still a lot of work to do.
I haven't seen
for the defending
anybody
champs.
else do that yet, but the wall jump after the finish, Rax just hit it without shutting off. He just sent that to the moon and landed, and the suspension took it absolutely fine, as if he didn't even leave the ground. So I'm interested to see if that actually ends up being faster, or if it's kind of just like a cool guy line for now. We'll see.
So I've seen Rax's suspension settings before. Yep. They're weird. They are a little weird.
I do think that the game works similarly to real life, where the faster you are, like your suspension is just different as Steiner goes down in the woods there again. Unfortunately, but yeah, I've had setups sent to me before that I hate, and I've sent it to somebody else and they love it, and vice versa. It's a very personal thing, I think, suspensions.
Yeah, and I mean that's how it goes. The same with bike selections, suspensions. It's all going to be personal preference and what you gel with the most. But just kind of gazing the points here just a little bit. So Team Australia, if this holds on for the next 21 minutes, they are solidly in the lead here for nations. But it looks like, if my math is correct, Team Norway is holding down the 2nd place spot with Steiner in 5th. And Froxy in 9th.
Nice. I think a lot of this does come down to the 250 riders, and right now, Tom is putting in a performance. 2nd on a 250 against this caliber of riders. As I saw commentator's curse, he goes down, hits one of the bales, almost collects Rax as Rax goes past, so he's going to go from 2nd down to 4th. Not a terrible amount of time lost, but hopefully he can try and limit those mistakes.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's not the first time we see it, too. I mean, we were talking about Dylan in the B main too, and how dominant he was. And same with, I believe it was that same year, Finn on the 250 for Team Germany was also just gapping so many guys on the 450.
I think the game's in a spot at the moment where if you are a top level 250 rider, as long as you can keep that momentum up, you can hang with the 450 guys, because in corners like turn 1 after the start straight, that left-hander where it's flat, the 250s have more traction than the 4s, so they can hit that a bit quicker. And it's just really the top speed that I think the 450s have more of. But as long as you can keep that speed up, if you don't have to stop and go too many times, you can hang with these boys. And right now, he's latched onto the back of Rax, which is just incredible to say.
Yeah, and he is holding on as Taro has a big problem!
Yeah, Taro from 1st to 2nd.
Oh!
Yeah, going just in front of these boys.
And that is... It is disappointing for Taro. He has been leading since the hole shot, and we've gone about 10.5 minutes in, and he is still going to be up here as he is battling with the outdoor champion Rax.
Just having a quick scroll through to see if I can find the next finish rider, and I think he's down in 27th position, so not what Taro needs out of his teammate right now.
Yeah, so just going down the top 10, we'll do the top 20 actually. Yeah. So Tom is holding in the lead. No, what has happened? Things have changed. Taro ended up back in the lead. I think they just hit a timing
gate there. I think it just updated.
Yeah. Yeah, so Taro holding the lead, but here comes Rax up the roller section, going into the inside.
Oh, I think it's...
And he will take over the lead.
I think it's cuts coming into play right now, Narvo, because these boys are basically on top of each other, and Rax, I think, has about 4 seconds of cuts. Maybe 3? We'll see when it updates next, but... knowing
about 3
a rider of Rax's caliber, I don't see. Oh, he goes down in the first turn after the finish line. That's 4 people going past. Cam has made his way past. Cam was down in 20th at the start of this race. He's up into P4 now. What a great charge through the pack for Cam.
Absolutely, and getting by his rival Rax as well. Steiner in there in the battle for the podiums as well. We've lost Fizzy in this battle. It's Tom getting a little loose.
Now he's going to shake the points up a little
Steiner
bit.
as well.
Froxy's dropped a couple positions. I think you mentioned he was in about 9th earlier on. He's in P11 right now, but still a respectable result. So again, kind of what you need out of your 250 rider if you're Steiner.
Yeah, he is holding down the 10th place spot on track, 11th with timing and scoring, just ahead of Great Britain's Neon. Vendrami of Team Brazil, Murda of Team Canada, just ahead of Kay Bailey. Although that's going to be a lot of cuts for Kay Bailey because he is actually sitting right behind Neon on track.
This is a really exciting battle for the lead right now. Narvo, 3 of these boys going back and forth. And I saw some alternative lines right there before the big table in the middle. Tero choosing to go over the inside roller, Steiner going around the outside, and they worked out pretty even as well. Oh, these boys doubling around that right-hander. That's so tricky to get. I tried it myself. It's not easy to stop in time for that.
Yeah, but this is exactly the type of race Cam needed right now. Not the best start, but has just been driving his way around the field.
I mean, even if the flag came out right now, 20th to 3rd is such a good result for Team Great Britain.
Absolutely. I mean, for sure right now, I'll give him the hard charger award 100%. Right now, as he's going to make that double and get past Steiner, and Cam is going to send it into the mechanic section.
He lands on the back. Tero's been going to the gym. He didn't feel that at all. Cam going down. It's one of the mistakes. It doesn't really need to happen. I think if you just be a bit more patient there, even just move to the side a little bit, you can save yourself so much time. But he gets up pretty quickly. He's still in the top 3, so we'll see if he can make them passes again.
I mean, that reminds... I don't know if you remember, I believe it was the 2022 Outdoor Series that Ryder did kind of the same thing against Finn in the 250 class at Maryland. Yep. Just sent that big roller or little mini mountain. But that time it worked. This time it didn't work for Cam.
Sometimes a 50-50 split on if you get lucky or not with those sorts of collisions. But he's already right back up to the back of... he's made the pass on Steiner. He's right back onto the back of Tero, who, again, I do need to give some props to Tero. To be running this pace for these boys for this long is very impressive.
Absolutely. I mean, from, what we know is him being the MXB rank guy, and it just, the whole shot right off the gate.
Oh, he goes down.
Oh, he's going to go down. He's going to slow up Cam.
It's one of them sections where it's do you take the risk, do you follow, or do you try and take an alternative line? And it kind of costed Cam bit there as Tero goes off. Steiner can't make his way through though, but that could be an extra second of cuts for Tero, just those little off-track moments.
Yeah, and Steiner's sitting on a good amount of cuts too, because it's having Fizzy in the 3rd place spot.
I think all these guys might have a fair few seconds, because he looks further than 2 seconds back.
Man, I tell you what, I wish I had the timing and scoring boards that we usually have for the rest of the series.
Frank's still up here as well in P7. He's doing a good job after going through that B main. What are the overalls looking like right now, Narvo?
Oh. That is what I'm trying to find out. Nico put in an update for us, but that is already massively changed. I am just trying to see the update for it and see if we can get it a little bit quicker on that. And Nico coming in clutch with a timing and scoring board. I will send this to you, sir, to make sure you have this.
Just gonna have a
we love Nico so much.
Scroll through, see if there's any heavy hitters that might not be performing right now. We've got Dorian in P23 for Team France, and I'll be honest, if I was the French manager or French team coach, whichever you want to refer to it as, I would not have put Dorian on that 250 machine. I would have switched him and Brad around in an instant.
Absolutely. It is very interesting. So here we go, looking at the cuts we have on track right now. So Cam in the lead of this race right now, sitting on 2 seconds of cuts. Steiner on 4, Tom on 3, Rax on 7 seconds.
And
holding down the P4 spot, Fizzy with 2. That'll round out the
Rax
top 5.
Rax is in 3rd on track right now with that many cuts. He's right on the back of 2nd and 1st, but he's 6 seconds behind in timing. So he's got to make the passes and try and pull away from him as well. So we've got
It's going to be
Great Britain.
very interesting to see how this goes, and kind of looking
I think
at...
Australia are still winning this, you know. Yeah, 4th and 5th. I think they're
they
still in the
are
lead. That's
too.
really good. And then we got Isaac is the 3rd Australian rider, and we know how fast Isaac can be on any given day. So I'm very curious to see how the rest of this night goes for that team. And I would not be against an Australian win. I know, obviously, I'm meant to be biased for Team Great Britain here, but I have a soft spot for the Aussies. I feel like Australia and Great Britain share a lot of similar kind of humours.
Well, you know, I mean, they're just Australians that have gone further into a skill tree.
Yeah.
Mainly because they have to deal with death every single day, because everything in Australia wants to kill you.
I found 2 house spiders in my house the other day. And obviously, compared to Australian-sized spiders, they're probably like a 5th of the size. But to me, they were huge. So I couldn't imagine trying to deal with ones the size that they deal with. I hate being the man of the house at times like that. I don't want to deal with spiders.
And I'm the man that has to deal with all the spiders, because I have 2 teenage girls.
Cam's gone down. Sorry to interrupt you there.
Oh, no, you're fine. 2 teenage girls, the wife, the babies. It's like, I deal with all the spiders. No one deals with bugs in this house.
Luckily, Mrs. Linz does deal with them on occasion. I'm not completely alone. But if they get to a certain size, it's like, okay, that's my job.
So looking over, you know, as they come across the Bennington Racing banner, and I love that someone pointed this out. It is a Moto Academy 1, 2, 3 right now.
I had no idea.
But Rax has taken over the lead.
That's really, really cool. Ooh,
and
who went down there? Oh, sorry, that was Franklin went down. I was looking a few positions back.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Rax taking over that lead, but again, he's got such... Well, I think the cuts might have just updated loads there. He went from about 7 seconds down to 2.5. We'll see as they go across the finish line here what's happening. But I do think he has a lot more cuts than Cam and Steiner combined.
It's up to 8 seconds now. So
I think I've seen where it's going
be interesting.
wrong. So that double around the corner that the Lawrences were doing in real life before you step up the hill to the right, as they're jumping around that corner, they're not braking in time. They're going off the track around one of the bales and coming back on. So it's only like 2 bike lengths worth of off track, but I feel like that's where they're getting that second lap.
Yeah, I could definitely see it. Just like the timing gate just cuts a little bit more into that. But I will say it is Steiner on timing. He is holding down the lead at the moment on 4 seconds of cuts. Although Cam holding down second, also holding the fastest lap of the moto right now. Well, 150.307. It's going to be 1/10 faster than Rax, who's holding the lead on track. But those cuts are just hurting him.
I think that even though the pace is the same, Cam's making a few more mistakes at the moment, so that's enabled Rax to start putting away in the lead.
And looking right now, so with Great Britain, Neon is holding down in 9th. Kay Bailey is holding in 10th. And that's kind of the real battle we're looking at right now as things keep on changing just a little bit. So really just going to have to see. It looks like these things just started to update a little bit more.
Bailey, Kozak has gone past Neon. I think Neon might have gone down in the woods, so USA overtaking Great Britain there. And this is a similar theme that we saw last year. A lot of it did come down to the USA versus Great Britain 250 riders. And last year it was Aqua. I can't remember who the USA rider was, but they just missed out by a couple of positions, ended up deciding the winner of that year.
K-Dog.
K-Dog, that's it. Yes, thank you for reminding me. So, again, we could see the same thing again.
Yeah, and Kay Bailey making his way around Sweden's Odin. But Odin on the 450 as they go under the bridge is going to have that better drive. Kay Bailey has got to get a good distance away from Neon as he is sitting on 6 seconds of cuts compared to Neon's 1. So he has really got to move right now. We'll go back up to this battle in the lead up there. Rax
very close,
making his way into the forest section.
I mean, Rax has pulled a good amount of time on these boys already in the space of a lap and a half.
Well, he has set the new fastest lap. So Cam was sitting on a 150.3. Rax is now on a 149.634.
Yeah, it's disgusting to pull that out mid-race as well, just out in the blue. And I don't know, it's quite hard to see in the spectating camera. I'm not sure how the erode will be affecting these guys yet. But yeah, to pull that much of a gap
You know what?
in one lap is kind of nuts.
We'll take a quick look, just in the drone camera. We can see just kind of some of the rougher spots in here, just where that E road is coming in a little bit more as Steiner sends the big. I don't know, what is that? Really a step up? I'm not even entirely sure.
I'll call it a table.
Kind of a step up table, single to table.
I feel like the points are really close right now. So we've got a USA 1-9, we've got a Norway 2-11, we've got a Great Britain 3-10, we've got an Australia 4-5. So it's kind of ranging from that 9 to 13-ish point range between those 4 teams.
Yeah, it's actually a little hard to see the E road a little bit there. I just don't know if it's maybe just the colors, but it doesn't really look like it is
they got it
set in a whole lot.
Oh, it's only set to 0.02 erode, Narvo. That might be the lowest erode I have ever seen in my 5 years of playing this game. Admins, can we crank that up for the next 2 races to cause these boys pain and suffering?
Well, I think we're all running the same servers, so everyone will join in the same server. Okay.
That makes sense.
So it's gonna be the whole way. Gurn just. Oh, looked like Gurn got in the way of someone there.
Rex is a man on a mission now. He is 10 seconds in front of Steiner already. Steiner and Cam just switching mistakes back and forth.
And a new fastest lap. A 149.041.
What's an extra 0.6 of a second mid-race? It's nothing. He is.
Yeah, no big deal.
This is what he has done all season long as well, just running lap times in the race that people could only dream of after 100 laps in testing. I'm seeing some French love in my chat right now. Let's have a check-in with the French guys. We've got Brad in P6 right now. Yeah. Very respectable result for him so far. Has Dorian made much progress? Let's have a look. No, Dorian's gone backwards.
It's still down in 24th
now. So that'll hopefully that'll be their dropped round or dropped race. Hopefully they can kind of lock in for the rest of the night.
Yeah, and knowing Dorian Merritt, it's probably just an off race for him, and he'll be looking to come back a lot harder for his second race. But also go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just disappointed in J-Town a little bit for Team Germany down in 27.
Where's the other German rider right now?
J-Town. Pitt in P18.
Not ideal for the Germans.
Dealing with Vendrami.
A little bit of ping involved in there. Yeah, Pitt's having a much worse race than I expected out of him. I'm guessing he's just getting caught up in the chaos after a bad start.
Absolutely, and giving some love to the boys up north there of Team Canada, looking at Murda, who's holding down the P16 spot.
Brad's going to go down.
And Trav of Team Guam in there.
I think a mistake might have come out of Rex there. Cam gained about a second and a half that last lap.
We'll see. Well, Cam is now into the 149s for lap times. He's down to a 149.338.
Nice. These top boys are a bit spread out at the moment. Let's try and find some battles. We've got Hey Bailey and Odin are very close on timing, but I think there's some cuts coming into play there. But still, for Odin, Team Sweden, good result for him. He's in the top 10 spot right now.
Absolutely. I mean, I think he's a little disappointed in himself. He was up there a little bit, trying to battle in the top 5 for a bit now, but still holding on to a top 10 spot is a great result for him and for Team Sweden.
Frank Wilek, after his B main result, he was up there early. He was in P3 earlier on this race. He's dropped to a P11 at the moment. He's got a few seconds in front and behind him, so no immediate pressure there at all. And then the 250 Norwegian rider, Froxy, he's sat in P12, so really good for Team Norway.
Very solid. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, here we go. So looking at where we're at right now. So Team USA holding down the first place spot as it stands right now. Great Britain in second, which doesn't make sense. And then Team Norway in third. I feel like something's not right about
Team
that.
Australia right now are on 10 points, so I'm not sure where they've got them on that leaderboard.
So because the sheet, it drops the worst result as it is.
I see.
So technically, it's not counting. It's not counting
Gotcha.
Tom.
That's fine. Yeah. So it's kind of as it runs right now. So USA, Norway, Great Britain, Australia. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, if you look at it just like that, because it is the first
Yep.
race, so the worst result would be dropped in how we have to
Yep.
score it for live
So
results.
as we run right now, as someone just asked what place Australia is in, 4th place with a dropped race so far. But then I believe they're in 2nd without dropping a race right now.
Yes, I would say this sets up Team Australia very good moving into race number 2.
I'm just so impressed with the Australian boys. I've never seen them perform to this level.
I mean, Fizzy and Tom must have been on a real grind. And Nebs, to kind of give you the
Tom's down. Brad's going to go past him.
So when it comes to nations, it's just the worst result out of all the races gets dropped. So this is only the first race. So right now it's just the worst result out of 2 riders gets dropped, which is why the points is as it stands: USA, Great Britain, Norway, and Australia.
Yeah, we can only speculate at this point. Once we get down to the last race of the night, we'll have a better picture of how it's all going to go. It looks like...
Yeah, so USA, Great Britain, Norway, Australia, France, Finland, Sweden, and Argentina would be as it stands right now, I believe.
It's going to be so close, and I'm kind of loving it. I don't know many years that we've had where we've had maybe like 4 teams just within a couple of points of each other, even after one race.
No, I mean... we were talking about it earlier in the pre-race. It's going to be the closest nations I think we've ever had.
It's so much more enjoyable being this side of the game as well, not having to deal with the stress of riding myself. I'm very much enjoying being in the booth today.
It's nice, huh? It's relaxing yet its own type of stress all at the same time.
100%.
So, Nevs, for you, so the points, how they work is you're scored off your position. So like first place is 1 point, second place is 2 points, etc. It's just like that.
Where are the Canadians at right now? We've got a 17th and a 28th, unfortunately.
Oh, Murda. I turned right to him and he slammed right into that tough one.
We can't hate on Gurren too much. He's not a Canadian by passport. However, he's filling in as one of the Canadian riders couldn't be here today.
And I think I would put the, oh man, it's hard to say. I would put the Canadians as like maybe even top 3 for kit design this year. I love how it works, or how it looks.
There's a lot of talented people in this game. I've got some really old skins in my game back on my Muck Creations days. Well, it was Muck Monster days back then. Sorry, before Muck Creations. Obviously, we're not throwing shade at chicken at all. We love chicken, but the level in just bike design, but from back then to now is insane. How far this game's come.
Absolutely, and that's back when chicken was Mick Chicken.
Yeah.
Or Mick Monster.
And it's in all aspects of the game's progression as well. Like the tracks that we get. I remember doing competitive races on Hurren's original Baja Brawl. And could you imagine doing like a high-level race around there these days? I don't think people would be too happy with it. I
would love to see it happen now. I would just love to, like that. Nico's 2013 Lommel is still one of my, I would call top 5 tracks of all time. I love that track.
One track that's quite... Oh, Neon almost going down there. He keeps it up on 2 wheels. Another one of Nico's ones was... Is it Agueda? I suppose it's got that uphill free steps.
I think so. That sounds right.
Really fun one that doesn't get much love. Then the issue you got nowadays is because all the tracks back then were made where everything had hard collisions, like even all the banners as well, it's just so prone to game crashes now when you crash anywhere.
Yeah.
So, no, we're definitely more optimized.
Before we learned all the different things that you can do with objects and everything like that. I mean,
and it's
you've created tracks, I've created tracks. It's a whole new level of track creation nowadays.
There's an art to it at this point. I've seen some of the things that go on behind the scenes in like JV's texturing and visuals, and you have to be genuinely an artist at that point. It's unreal. And then the optimization point as well, to get these tracks to a couple hundred megabytes rather than being gigabytes in size, so the game can handle it well. There's so much that goes into it.
Look, I've been sitting on a done track for almost almost 2 years.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look pretty enough. I'm never going to release it. I can't texture it so it looks
When I
good.
made my very, very first one, I was so proud of it. And then basically a week after it came out, I was like, this looks like poo. Like, it's so bad. And then my latest one that went up on the shop, I didn't even do the texturing myself. I got Kevin Fuela to do it because he's obviously much more talented than I. And I wish I was good at things like that.
I'm just terrible at Photoshop, which is why it just will never look good. And I'm just like, eh.
Whilst we've been talking, Rax is 20 seconds out in front. How's that happened?
20 seconds. 20 seconds out in front.
Cam's
2 laps left to go.
Ooh, Cam's cuts are going to come into play here because he's in 3rd on track, but he's actually now in 4th. Fizzy's in front of him in timing and scoring, which will probably have quite big points implications between Australia and Great Britain.
That and I mean, if Australia can keep putting in the results that they have, that they've done for this moto, I mean, you can't sleep on Australia. You just can't. Those boys are just built different down under.
I'm meant to be biased right now, but I really wouldn't mind to see Australia win the whole thing as well. Maybe it's just because I'm a big Lawrence Brothers glazer. I love the pair of them, so maybe that's part of it as well.
You should, you hear me glazing Jet Lawrence a little bit when I'm talking to Mrs. Novel about things. I'm like, this kid is so fast. He went undefeated one year. I'm like, oh my god.
It's weird because obviously I think people dislike Jet because they get bored of him doing so well, but I could happily sit there for hours and watch him ride just because of the perfection of the riding style.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it's the same thing of like Max Verstappen in F1, how he was just so dominant over 4 years, and now it's a little bit different now. But I mean, I still love Max Verstappen. I can't help it. Been a fan of him since before he was winning championships.
I'm noticing more and more people airing out this wall jump after the finish line. I don't know if that was a lack of foresight from the track creators not putting one of them invisible barriers there, but it actually seems like it is faster just to send it and land flat at the bottom. But
as we watch Steiner do it, I mean, you just have to be smart about that bounce, though, because I mean, even then they're getting a big bounce
completely upright. Can't have turned bars at all. We got to land back wheel first whilst leaning forwards and then slap your front end down. There is a talent to it, but obviously these boys are plenty knowledgeable on how to do things like that very, very fast.
Absolutely. So, just a question for you personally, being a 2-time nations champion for Great Britain, as we're coming into the last lap here, would you say the pressure is a lot more on the English boys
100%.
As it's finishing out?
So earlier on in this race, Cam went from 20th to 1st, and I thought, that's it, he's going to disappear, but he's made a fair few mistakes this second half of this race, and he's now trying to pull away enough from Fizzy to get 3rd, but he's also right on the back of Steiner. So it's a tough one. It's like, do you push that little bit and gain that one extra position so you haven't got to rely on your teammates quite as much? I think he can do it as we're on the last lap here. He hasn't got that much time left. We'll see if the elbows come out. But I also feel like Cam will be in a Discord call right now, and they'll be updating him on where Neon's at the same time, so he's going to have to adjust his own riding to that, and he's going to get an extra second to cut, so he just went around the outside of that barrel there after that right-hander, so he might not get that P2. But definitely the pressure's on. I mean, Neon's just one position behind Kay Bailey right now, so from an overall team standpoint, them two are doing enough to keep themselves in the running. But I think they both would want it just that tiny bit better out of this first race.
Absolutely, but it will be Rax of Team USA who gets the first race win. What a ride for Norway's Steiner, though, grabbing 2nd, and Cam in 3rd as he just backflipped the wall.
Congratulations to Rax in that one. That was a very, very dominant performance once he got up into the lead. Cam, unfortunately, getting them few extra cuts as that race went on, but I said as soon as that gate dropped and Steiner was up there early, he just has to keep it up on 2 wheels, and he delivered. P2 for Norway is incredible. That might be their best one moto result ever in a nations.
And I do think it is too. And you know what? Take nothing away from the team we're going to have our eyes on for these next 2 races. Team Australia grabbing 4th with Fizzy and 6th for Tom. in just this race, so it's going to be very, very interesting. So, but as it will stand right now, as the points go, with dropping the worst result for this race, it'll be Team USA, Team Norway, Great Britain, Australia, and France will be the top 5 going into our second race. I believe that is
Yeah, no, you.
that MX1 and open,
next
or
we
MX2
have got MX2 and open next. Are we staying in this server, and the riders are just going to change over?
I believe that is the plan, good sir.
Big shout out to Tero, by the way. Led that race for quite some time. Finished P7 there for Finland. Good result for him. Pitt managed to work his way up to 12th for Team Germany there as well. I actually, whilst it's really impressive to see Australia up there, I feel a little bit bad for Isaac right now, because technically the pressure now moves over to him. I don't know if even he was expecting the boys to do as well as they have done.
I mean, yeah, he's going to have a great deal of pressure for him moving into this, but I mean, looking at it, a 4th and a 6th for a first race is such a great result if you're looking at how the rest of the teams finished. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say he doesn't have a whole lot of pressure.
So Australia were the top 250, weren't they? I think.
I believe so, yeah.
I think that's a lot of what it comes down to for these events, is as long as the 250 can put in one solid result out of their 2 races. That's what will do it.
But absolutely, I'm gonna move us over back to the booth here. Now, so we're just gonna be. Whoa, I lost you on cam. That's on me. There you are. And I'm actually gonna use the restroom real quick. So I will be
do exactly
right
the same
back.
thing. I will wait until you return, sir.
All right.
How are we all doing in stream so far? Are we enjoying the event so far? I feel like that was some really good racing in that first one. And again, I know it's only 1 out of 3 races that we have today, but over all of the years of nations that I've done, I don't think I've ever seen 4 teams be that close together in terms of their results. So really, really cool. Thank you again, Ilam. I don't know if I said thank you the first time, for that's £15 in super chat. That's very much appreciated, good sir. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. An interesting race there. So Rex was, I think he was about top 10 off the start and made a few mistakes. Steiner was out there to begin with, and then Cam was down bad and made his way through and then made a few mistakes after that. Team Australia, both riders getting good starts there. Tom on the 250 machine riding in second for a long time. Great result from Tero there on the Finland machine. He finishes in 7th after leading for a while. So some really, really good racing. Like, really good racing. So up next, let me change the overlay as well whilst we're at it. Up next, we have got the MX2 class and the Open class. So we're going to have people like Chase in this one for USA. We're going to have Isaac in here for Australia. We're going to have Tyler for Great Britain. So we'll see. We'll see how the points all run after this. I expected a little bit more from Team France. Again, if I was the manager in the Team France camp, I would not have put Dorian on that 250 machine. Brad basically dominated the 250s this year. So to see him rock up on the 4 and Dorian riding the 2 doesn't make too much sense to me. And based on Dorian's performance in that race alone, I feel like they might have made a mistake on that. The racing looked pretty damn good to me, B-Clay. Should we have a... Sorry, let me have a quick fly around in game quickly, and we'll see kind of what the rut usage is like. But we probably won't actually be able to see too much because the erode is very, very low. All of the racing today is going on within this one server. So they didn't want the erode too high, so the track is still raceable by the last race. So the split section, I think, is quite equal. I think the left side might be just a little bit quicker because you can carry a lot of speed around this outside and then filter into this second rut here. And actually, based on the erode, it does look like that's the main line that people are choosing right here. But then as the night goes on, it could get rougher and rougher. We shall see. I don't know about anybody else. I don't know how many of you are just watching today or if you've played this track. I struggle quite often on this one jump. The amount of times I jump off the side of the track and land here and land in the bales is crazy. And you'd think I'd learn my lesson after a while, but not so much. I mean, if I get down onto ground level right here, some of these braking bumps, they are so choppy. So it really does force these guys to just check up a little bit, not go balls to the wall everywhere, take their time. And I'm interested to see how the road will affect that as we get another race deep into tonight's events.
Your turn, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, let me go to the little commentator's room. I will be back in just 1 minute.
Love that. A little commentator. But yeah, just continuing off at what we were looking at with Linz, though. I mean, you guys can see this track is very much starting to get a bit more eroded in, and it's going to be a long, rough night for these guys. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I don't know if Linz's chat can still hear me, but the Twitch chat, I see all you guys. I see all you guys hanging out in here. So we're getting the riders come up in here. How's everyone doing? Put on some music a little bit here. We'll get that going a little bit. Yeah, the treat of watching nations twice. I mean, this is my favorite race. I mean, it is always insane. It's amazing, and I'm here for it. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Nico. I will get that set up, sir. I mean, a great ride for Fizzy. I mean, a great ride for Team Australia in general, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Whoa.
I have returned.
Welcome back, my lord.
Thank you very much. Right. Everyone getting synced in here. It was nice seeing some alternative lines being taken in multiple parts of this track. I feel like,
oh yeah,
as a track creator, that's got to be so hard to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's really good to see, and it's interesting too because I'd say you look at the lines between the 250 guys and the 450 guys. Each of them all taking their own lines across the circuit as well, which is just fantastic.
Oh, what's just happened to my game? Oh, it's randomly put me onto TV cameras. I was flying around in free roam and it said, nope, you're going to go
here. Not this time. Oh, right, guy. Oh, I'm so mad at you. I don't have your bike.
The Canadians.
Brutal.
There's certain parts of this track, so after that...
Chase!
What? What's happened with Chase?
I think the stuff he gave me is broken.
Oh, no. Whereabouts is he? Let me see if I can find him. Oh, no, actually, yeah, I don't think he sent me anything.
I forwarded it to you. I thought I did.
I think I downloaded everything you sent me, so maybe I did have it. I've got Rye Guy's gear. I don't have a bike, but maybe he's on a model swap, so that all makes sense.
I don't have the same for Rye Guy. That's why I was calling him out.
I can see Isa. See Hunter. Where is Mr. Moto Man? Can't find him.
Hold on. How much time do we have until the gate drops?
That's a very good question. I don't know if they... Let me see if they've done an announcement or anything in chat. I mean,
I think we're still waiting on one.
I doubt you can restart if you weren't here, if you need to change anything.
Well, I'm gonna double check Chase's stuff, okay. So I'm gonna send us quickly back to the booth real quick, chat. Don't mind this.
can see KFC, I can see Tyler, I see Hugo, I can see Svepia, KFC there, we've got Germany Bike, Isaac, Daryl, Murder, got Nate, Tom. I can't even see Chase in the lobby. Maybe he's one of these. If he is one of these bikes in the pits, then yeah, I cannot see his skin, unfortunately. Oh, actually, no, I see it. It's Chase number 6. Is he number 6?
What the what? I
let me double check my list.
So I think he would be because he's the
I
open
got it.
rider.
I can see it.
Okay, so it was maybe just my stuff that was broken, but I'm coming back.
That's quite cool. He's got like the Captain America shield on the side of the bike. I like that.
Oh, I'm jealous. I can't see that right now. But give me like 3 minutes. Problem. We're gonna see it.
America, baby.
America.
Maybe I should just speak with a southern drawl for the rest of the stream.
Well, hey now, Mr. Liz.
Oh, God damn.
I hear you're here doing commentary.
We're up here in the booth with Narvo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what there, brother. Look at you out here.
Can I get your best Aaron Plessinger? Woo! Shame we're not a Redbud. We can do our best Redbud impressions.
But some guys in some Discords, they have me yelling Redbud. As like their soundboard. It's a little cringe. I hate it, but I love it all at the same time.
Got a good voice for it. It makes sense that they'd ask you.
Was that my Mater impression? Speaking of cars. Mater like tub Mater, but without the tub.
This Finland bike here is quite nice. I saw another Finland bike. Oh, we're wrecking them. We're getting ready to go. Gates up.
Oh, what? No! 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 Flag it! Stop it! Stop it!
I don't know if you have a chance to look at Hugo's bike at some point, but his bike is just the Finnish flag. Just copy and paste it over and over again. Yeah, they've stopped it for you. We're back in the pits.
Thank you. Stop the ship.
Big fan of Jay Talon's bike. That's nice.
Yeah. It's simple yet fantastic. You just sent me Rye Guy's bike as a dragon.
How did I end up?
Thank you, Jacko.
With the stuff. I don't know.
I don't. Maybe you did download it, and I don't know. Maybe I was just doing a big dumb. I mean,
no idea.
That can happen.
I've only just noticed that Murder's got the Nike boots on. It's nice. You don't see them about too often.
Ooh.
The old ankle snappers, the JS7s.
I love the Team Canada kit. It is one of my favorite this year.
Can anybody in chat? I know this is very heavily pixelated because it's just MX Bikes things. Does anyone have any idea who this man is that's sat on Murder's boots? We're getting all up close and personal with the levels of detail. And the Bell helmet. Nate's looking good there for New Zealand.
It's Drake.
It's Drake.
People in chat saying Drake.
I saw like
maybe?
5 pixels and a man of a colour.
Drizzy
I didn't want to just guess and then be called out.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
See, my chat's just going Drake, LeBron. Did you see what that J. Cole? You can see how this could have gone poorly.
Chicken came in the chat. He's like, big ups for the PRI team. Domination Moto.
The Puerto Ricans were doing work. I think that's just a full admin team, isn't it? Because you got Guam is technically the USB team.
Alpha's in there.
Alpha Chicken, and I don't know who the third is. Let's have a look. Are they in Dario? Oh no, he's not happening. So yeah, maybe there was just one Puerto Rican and they filled in. So,
okay,
are you good?
Here we go. I'm swapping over.
I think this is going to be a very big race here, and like points wise.
Yeah, it is all to race for here now. You want to do Want to do that big call out I was doing this time?
I would love
Lance?
to. Let
With the
me
gate
make
drop?
sure.
Your
It
call,
depends if my
sir.
PC will handle it, because I was stuttering like crazy in the gate drop of the last one. It seems to be it's a bit more together. But you know what, Narvo? I class myself as a guest here today, and you are the man with the golden voice. So,
Well, I love and appreciate you,
I am
sir.
very happy just to take the back seat, let you do your thing for the first couple of corners, and then I'll give my 2 cents in as and when I can chime in. Because I feel like you are much better at building the hype for the gate drop.
I appreciate it. Well, here we are. The revs are up. The 15-second board is
Who's it gonna
out.
be?
Who is gonna grab the whole shot? Here for our second race of the MXBM Nations.
Oh, Nacho's got a great jump again for Argentina. Who's going to be around this first corner? It is Nacho getting the whole shot. He done it in the B main. He's done it again here in race number 2.
And look who's right behind them. Tyler J of Team Great Britain.
Oh no, I've just seen JB of Norway going down after a good start twice. That's going to put a spanner in Norway's works. And Murder getting caught up with a collision also.
Yeah, look who's right there, though. Look who's all up in this fight. Tom of Team Australia and Chase of Team USA.
Has he done it again on the 250, Tom? Great stuff.
He's done it
How
again.
is he getting out the gate on that thing?
He's right there, P4.
That's insane stuff. Great, that's really good for Australia early on here. And then Captain America himself in P3.
Absolutely, as they come down the zero raceway hill, it is Tyler J who will hold on to the lead, and this is exactly what Team Great Britain needed after race number 1. But it is a long 30 minutes left to go here at Ironman Raceway. And the NA National Champion Chase makes his way into second. And he is on the hunt.
Nice pass up the inside there. I don't think I've ever seen Chase and Tyler have a straight up race before. I'm very excited to watch this.
I feel like maybe they might have done a Supercross race.
Or maybe a DDC series.
Back before Region
like
Lock came in?
Yeah.
Or maybe, yeah.
I consider Chase much more of an outdoors person, and I know Tyler is very, very good indoors, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. There we go.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at KFC for Team France,
exactly
though.
What France needed.
As he makes the move by
exactly
Nacho.
What they did. And Dorian off to a much better start for them at the start of this race. He's listed as 13th right now. Actually, P10 as they go across the line. Much better start for Dorian.
Absolutely. But look at the man himself, Tyler J. Oh, as he has it off in the split section. Now here comes Chase. And he will make the pass in the first place.
I'm very interested. Well, I can't even think of the right word, but I'm noticing a lot of them going to the right side, that split. I was convinced when I played the track earlier that the left side would be quicker. We'll see if anyone changes up throughout the course of the race.
I think it is because you have to cut so hard to be on the left side because it's an inside coming out of the corner.
To carry that momentum
that you just have the
yeah,
you just get the better drive on the other side.
It's nice.
Looking at Froxy for Team Norway, Nate of Team New Zealand, a great start for him,
down that
and
hill.
Source of Team
So
Grom.
Yeah, good result for Source right
And
now.
look,
really good.
Yeah, and I said it earlier, this was going to be a washed race for him in the first race, but Jay Talon of Team Germany in here in the battle for 8th with Source just in front of him.
Top 10 every day. Lovely stuff. Notice first, second, and third, all red, white, and blue countries right now. We've got a USA, France, Great Britain, 1, 2, and 3. And KFC is actually gaining on Chase right now.
Yeah, look at that. Is Chase already sitting on cuts as we've just only gone 1 lap in?
See as they go across the line here. KFC getting a bit sketchy as they go through the rollers there. Tyler had to check up, not run into the back of him. Nacho still up in P4, but then what are 2 motos so far for Tom. That top 250 rider, he's up into 4th already again in this race.
I mean, that's what I mean. This right here is what I would call the race that would make or break Australia's chances of
100%.
winning it tonight.
Where's Isaac right now?
P13.
P30, yes, there he is. I think Isaac can make some moves there. I don't think he's going to be stuck. He's definitely got the speed. Even if he can just check it. Oh, KFC and Chase go down, irrespective of each other. Both the same mistake, but not with each other. And yeah, Tom on that 250. So, passing two of the quickest 450 riders in the game at the moment. This is crazy to see. And Tyler, very happy with that. That's going to promote him up into the lead.
Absolutely. But look, here comes Chase going up for that inside line. Not going to do that double into that roller section that we've seen a lot of guys do.
Chase has made a couple
Might
of,
just not have had that
couple
good
of really
win.
nice passes so far. Just kind of putting his bike on the inside and not giving the people a chance to fight back.
Yeah, looking Nacho of Team Argentina in fifth. Nate of New Zealand battling with Froxy of Norway. Source, Jay Talon, Rye Guy all in a battle here. Kay Bailey moves in front of them as well. Isaac of Team Australia, Dariel, Yodas. Oh, how do you pronounce it?
Svepia?
Svepa?
Svepia, I think so. I think it's,
Svepia?
Swedish. But something Swedish.
It's Swedish. He is in a massive battle. There's about 6 riders all trying to make their way into these spots right now.
Who's that?
Henrica Brazil, Broxton of New Zealand. Yeah, go ahead there, Lynn.
Froxy getting together there, battling for a P6 spot as Froxy comes out on top there, which is good for Norway, that Froxy's up there in a P6 right now, but I said at the very start of this race, JB got caught up in a second corner crash, and he is way down in P27 right now. So, right now, I know it's still early days, this could be the one race that Norway might want to drop.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. But looking at Tyler J, holding down the first place spot. He has a second of cuts himself. Chase already on 3 seconds. And that has actually put him out of the podium within timing of scoring. But a lot of racing still left to go. And this track is only going to get worse as we progress.
Are we drug testing for these races, Narvo? Because I can't believe what I'm seeing out of Tom right now. This is such impressive work from a 250 around this track.
Who's claiming his bike? I might have to claim his bike. I might need that in my garage.
Oh, don't tell Brian Deegan. He might not be so happy about it. Yeah, KFC doing really good stuff for Team France right now. They need a good result, a good 2 results actually in this race.
But I mean, he's got to be careful though. I mean, yes, KFC's sitting on the 450, but I mean, Tom is looking
KFC
so
goes over the bars.
on that 250.
Tom up into second.
And that. Just like that.
Well, I think Tom has cuts, so he's second on track right now, but I think he'll be about 3rd. Oh, Tyler went down. No, never mind. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Chase just passing Tyler.
Tom does not have cuts. Both him and KFC are clean on cuts, but Tyler and Chase both sitting on cuts right now as they're in the battle as they go under the bridge.
Tyler went down in that tight left after the big table. Chase went past him there. So, Tyler almost off the track there. I'm interested. I'm going to hang on board with these two right now whilst this battle goes on. Thank you very much, Taj, for the free Aussie dollars there. He says Guam had to be patched this year. Yeah, not great results from Guam so far today.
So now here comes another interesting thing too. We were talking about how so many of these 450 guys were sending that wall. Chase is not one of those guys. He is still checking up a bit.
I've noticed that a lot with Chase's riding. Even in Supercross, he will somehow take different lines to everybody else, but still go the same speed. And a lot of the time, the lines that he takes are just safer. So there's just a lot less risk of crashing. And I think that's how he's been so dominant this year.
Yeah, he has amazing consistency, but I've seen it a lot too, is when he needs to turn on the afterburners, he can.
I saw that you went and watched him ride a bit of tarmac in real life, Narvo. How was that experience?
Yeah. That was one of the best experiences I have. So if you guys don't know, Chase races super sport bikes in the Moto America series. So the 650s compared to the 1000s, and I got a very nice chance. Got to meet his parents, his team, and be out there a little bit in their mechanic spot, and that was a lot of fun that weekend. Brought my good friend Petrick, if you guys know, used to be a co-commentator of mine, but that was a lot of fun.
So when people inevitably get good at MX bikes and they get told to touch grass, Chase can kind of go, well, here's all of my trophies. Where are yours? Good virtually. And
Well,
in real life.
we'll see. We'll see. I hope he gets picked up by one of the factory teams.
I say
because that would be that would
I
be
used
amazing.
to watch a lot of MotoGP back in like the Marc Marquez, Valentino Rossi days when they were battling with each other.
Valentino
I don't watch
Rossi.
it so much anymore, but what my prize for the ICMA LAN event was to go to Qatar and watch the MotoGP event there, and it was an unreal experience. Like all the VIP section, it was so good. But you don't understand just how fast they're going until you're down there watching them.
Oh yeah, I mean, I had probably one of the most interesting experiences because just before their final race of the day, they were doing their formation lap, and some guy had a massive oil leak and crashed out. And I had to push his bike all the way down. If anyone knows the Circuit of America's track in Austin, it's a very long start straight. And it's pushing his bike from one end, and his tent was all the way at the other end. I swear it's like a quarter mile full sprint pushing that bike, and I haven't done exercise like that in a few years. About died on pit lane.
Oh, we got some position changes going on here. So I think KFC must have made a few mistakes. Yeah. He's just gone past Nacho and Froxy in one corner. Kay Bailey, 250 USA rider, P8 right now. 2 really good results for him. He's doing exactly what his team needs him to do.
Yeah. And this is going to be a lot of it, too. I feel like he's just sitting behind the 450 guys compared to Tom, who's just flying on a 250.
I've only just realised, Narvo, we haven't spoken about Neon this race. He's down in 26th position.
Oh.
That is going to not be great for the UK boys. So that's looking to be that dropped result already. So right now, where's Isaac moved up to? Isaac's still sat in 12th. I think USA is sitting very, very pretty right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Chase has gotten the gap between Tyler J, and Tyler J has had a big problem. He's moved all the way down to 3rd with Tom into 2nd.
Not a great race for either the Great Britain boys at the moment. Tom is still impressing me so much. I'm trying not to talk about it too much, but it's unreal for a 250.
He has my rider of the day.
Is he? I know you said
he's my Dylan Watts.
I know you said that he does the NA series quite a lot. Is he kind of this level of dominant in that as well?
See, Fizzy does the NA series, the other Australian rider.
Sorry, my mistake. Yeah,
I think I've seen Tom a handful of times.
I don't think he does the European one. I don't know if he just sticks to the Oceanic series and sticks to his own thing, but
he might just stick to the Oceanic series because I don't really remember seeing him.
Because
only two have won a moto in MXB. MX of Nations, so that was Steiner in 2021 and Finn in 2023.
Okay. It's just...
Wait, was Dylan riding a 450 that year?
Well, maybe I misremembered. I swear he was on a 250.
I think that's correct. He was the only rider not part of Team USA or Team Great Britain that was just dominating the races. But we're getting old, guys. We've been doing this for a few years. We can't remember all the races.
Wait, Troy's saying that Tom very sus. Can we get a PC check at the end of this race as well?
See, we say that, but I still see him sliding out all over the place. He doesn't have the infinite grip.
I think he's fine. I mean, I've done 1 or 2 races against him. Like when I sign up for a random MyMXB fun race, and his pace is always insane. I mean, I don't want to speak too early here. But with the way USA are going in these first 2 races, if they win today, they will become the most winningest country in nations in MX bikes. Like,
I believe so too. Oh, Nacho.
They are tied with Great Britain right now.
Nacho.
Oh, I see Nacho. That's a horrible crash getting stuck there.
Yeah. It looked like he got right into the back of, I believe it was KFC or Froxy, and just hit that back wheel and went right over the bars.
The only saving grace for Nacho there, really, which is a bad way of looking at it, but it might help a little bit, is that his teammate is in 29th position right now. So in the grand scheme of things, it's not too bad. He does go down again just before the finish line.
Yeah. Thank you, Fizzy. He said they both raced NA. What? Fizzy, if you know off the top of your head, because I really have a hard time remembering, what was Tom's best result on the year? If you know.
who's winning right now? I believe Team USA. And obviously, I don't know about dropping around, but it looks like quite convincing right now.
So, with everything dropped right now, Team USA is sitting in first with 11 points as it stands. Team Australia sitting in second with 14, and Great Britain in third with 15 at the moment.
Got to show a little bit of Brazilian love on stream. I see a request in chat there. So we've got Enrique is sitting in 17th right now, and then we've got Silva sat in P13. So not awful results at all for these two. They're doing pretty good work. And then you also have to remember that they are battling the ping demons in MX bikes. So on their screen, everybody will be lagging all over the place. So quite hard to make time.
It's that real deciding factor. Who has the worst ping? Is it Brazil or Australia? It's the hard thing to say. But you know what? Silva is doing a very solid performance right now on the day right now, holding down that 13th spot, and looks like he's about to go into a fight with Nacho from Team Argentina.
Nacho's fallen quite a lot after that mistake earlier on last lap. What we Tyler's just made the move on Tom, so that's going to move him up to second and move Tom down to third. Froxy's having a great ride for Team Norway. He's in fifth still.
Yeah, but still looking at what we got on cuts and timing right now. So Chase with the fastest lap of the moto, a 151.055, 2 seconds.
That's unreal.
Almost 2 whole seconds off the pace from Rax in moto number 1. He's sitting on 5 seconds of cuts, though, but he has a 5.9 second lead over Tom, who has no cuts on the night. Sitting at 152.868 for his fastest lap.
I don't feel like the track's gone away enough yet to warrant them 2 seconds. That does just kind of show how quick Rax was going.
Yeah, absolutely. TJ has moved his way into second now, a 151.482, his fastest lap of the night.
I'm wondering if Chase...
I mean, it was...
After you, sir. Sorry.
Go ahead. I was going to say, it was only going to be a matter of time before Tyler caught back up to Tom.
I'm wondering if Chase is doing a bit of a jet at the moment, where he's out in front and he's just pacing himself rather than trying to go for insane lap times.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is the smart way to do it, too. So, I mean, with Chase's cuts right now, he is 11 seconds ahead of Tyler J on track.
I've just been informed. I guess someone's tuned into Chase's live stream right now. He's currently playing with all max HUD turned off, and he's listening to Through the Fire and the Flames. What a vibe.
You know, and it's funny because his mom is in my chat right now watching.
That's adorable.
She is one of the nicest
shout
ladies I think I've ever met.
To Mrs. Black. Love to see it.
Yeah, right there. Man, I already forgot how to say it. And she says hi.
I love when the parents get
Svepea.
Remember
Svepea's fastest lap, a 151.400 for you, Johannes.
I think it was Rax's mum that made like a appreciation post when he won one of his MX Bikes championships, and it's just cute seeing parents like supporting people.
It's wholesome. Well, so it was. So when I went to his superbike race or his super sport race, and it's a little awkward for me because they all like know me by my voice and they already like kind of know who I am. And I'm like, oh, I don't know any of you guys. Yeah. His whole family already knows me.
Yeah, I've had situations before. I went to watch some UK arena cross, and there was a McDonald's like near the stadium. So I went to me and Rusper were together, and we went to just go and get something for breakfast. And there was a kid that was competing in it, and he obviously watches me, and their family eat at the table together, and they have me like on his phone or whatever playing whilst they're eating, and it's just like, all of you know me. So it's so weird like just meeting people. I don't know. I'm not the most socially outgoing of people. I'm quite, I don't know, socially awkward. Definitely get better at it.
Yeah. It's how it goes. I mean, like when you're one of the biggest YouTubers for this game and everything. I mean, just you talk to anyone like just like in Discord or anything like that, and he was like, Linz, so, like everyone knows.
Listen, it was all going perfect.
Everyone does.
And then a taller, more handsome, younger man called Troy Jan came along, and he stole it all away from me.
The January.
He is.
He's
Thank
a
you
good
very
guy,
much,
though.
Troy. 28 months of membership on YouTube. That is a disgustingly long time. I appreciate you very much.
We've been dating for a very long
Too
time.
long.
Posty comes in with, on the topic of Tom, he's got a few top 3s and top 5s at the DDC series as well last
Nice.
year.
So he's just coming into form at the right time. There's a huge gap right now between 3rd and 4th. It's like the top 3 have checked out.
Yeah, they are. It's amazing because here we go. We're talking about Tom. We're really all over Tom today. I mean, he's on a 250, 29 seconds ahead of 2nd place, and that's KFC of Team France. I mean, just what did that man put in his Wheaties today?
It's very impressive stuff. Big points implications here. Isaac has moved his way up to P7 in this race. So I'm kind of looking at a USA versus Australia finale maybe going into this last round. I think Great Britain have had a bit of a stinky one here with Neon being quite far back.
Yeah, I think someone's saying in chat too that Kay Bailey, he had his controller disconnect.
Oh, that's not ideal. Mechanical.
Yeah, he had his controller disconnected at about a 20-second crash, so that's why he dropped down a little bit.
Makes you think what could have been, because he could be all lapping about P5 right now if he didn't have that.
Yeah, Jocko, I have it downloaded. It's in. It'll be for the next race. I just didn't have time to reclose my game again and go back in after I already had to do it for Chase's bike too.
We've had a retire from this race from the Norwegian rider. JB has left. So that'll be their dropped one.
And,
all to count from now on.
Yeah. And you know, we were giving some shout outs to the guy, I think I forget which team we were saying in the B main, but to give a little shout out here to Team Finland of Hugo and Nike, holding down 25th and 26th, and they're still just out here just ripping best they can out here. And oh man, again, not a good result for Dorian. I was just looking
he's
down in 24th place.
He was up in 13th earlier on in this race, so he's dropped a long way down. And that might be a little bit of mismanagement there, a bit of a disagreement in the camp about who's riding what bikes.
Yeah, that's going to be upsetting for him. Looking at a little bit more HW of the Netherlands, just ahead of them, Jay Talon and Benderson of Team Germany, Davey of Team Netherlands, Murda of Team Canada, who's now in a fight with the Neon for Great Britain. And yeah, you got to think Neon is disappointed with himself right now.
I think this will be the write-off race. It's hard to put yourself in their shoes as well, because there's a lot of pressure knowing that your country is one of the top contenders for the series. And then if you get a bad start, trying to fight your way through, get caught up in more chaos, just one of them races that you need to forget about and move on. Isaac, on the Aussie machine, he is closing in on Froxy. So Isaac, if he can make another pass there, he'll move up into P6. So that will be a 3rd and a 6th in this race for the Australians, if he can get that done.
And I'm not sure if Kay Bailey had a bit more of some problems too, but he's lost a lot of time now to Isaac and Froxy. So looking at, I mean, this is just what I think did he finish. I already forget. Did he finish 9th in Moto 1 or 8th?
I think it was 9.
I don't remember. I don't remember either. I mean, if 9th is going to be your worst dropped result, there could be worse things.
Yeah, it's definitely not terrible. I think for Norway, it's all going to depend on if JB can bounce back in this next race.
But I mean, you were exactly right a little bit earlier, Linz. It is really looking like the battle is going to be between Team USA, Team Australia, and Team Great Britain. But Tom is not going to be in the next race.
No, it's going to be, well, we've got Isaac and Frizzy. Or Fizzy, sorry, not Frizzy. I misspoke. But no, even Fizzy, he had a good race last race. So he was inside the top 10 easily. So it could purely come down to who gets good starts and who can stay out of chaos.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it just gets me even more excited looking towards that last race.
Can you remember what position Kozak got in the last race?
I think that's what I was just asking you.
Oh, sorry, I
think
thought
it
you
was
were talking
ninth.
about Froxy.
Yeah.
My apologies. Oh,
No,
Isaac
it
and
was
Froxy get
yeah.
together. That looked like a little bit of a ping situation there. Froxy went flying. But yeah, they was just saying in chat now,
Yeah.
I think it was Troy. Oh, Troy just said he got 8th. So regardless on how, if Kozak goes down any more positions this race, it doesn't matter. He can only improve from here. And after that crash from
Yeah.
Froxy, he might actually be passed when timing updates.
And there could be there's a lot worse results to have dropped than just an 8th place.
100%. As I said, it comes down to these 250 results a lot of the time. As long as they can get just one good one in there, it can do so much for their team's chances.
But looking at the man of the hour right now, I suppose more the half hour right now, Chase of Team USA, even with the cuts he is sporting just about an 8-second gap between him and Great Britain's Tyler J.
Doing exactly what he
And
needs to
he
do.
has, yeah, it's exactly. He is being very consistent, taking the safe lines around, but with a good amount of pace, minimal mistakes, and it's exactly what Team USA
needs. That time
needs.
really hasn't changed from first to second for so long, but I think it's just a case of Chase doing the pace that he needs to do. He knows he hasn't got to push it at all. Like, let Tyler push it, let Tyler make the mistakes from trying to go too fast, and just keep doing what you're doing.
And he did set a little bit faster.
Commentator's curse, I'm sorry.
150.489.
Chase just went down just as we're talking about it. It wasn't a big one, though. I would say maybe 3 seconds maximum. So he's going to get going quite fast. But he's human. Captain America can make mistakes after all.
The commentator's curse is a very real thing. It's very real.
I might watch him a little bit more then, just to give my my country a bit more chance of catching up.
Hey, get at it. Well, I'll keep watching Tyler. What do you want? I'll start talking about
Chase
Tyler.
is just so good. He never crashes, ever.
Yeah.
We got a bit of a...
Tyler, just the guy who's so much pace all the time.
We've got a bit of a conflict of interest here for you, Narvo. We've got the USA man lapping the German.
Yeah, well, it makes me happy, but it also makes me sad.
Jay Tanner looks good, at least. That's we can take away from that. He looks good.
Yeah.
Nice to see some people taking the inside there before the finish, because I thought that was quite a good line. I think the second right over, you can still get the double out the turn. It does make the finish line big jump a bit of a stretch, but if you get it right, it can still be done.
I want to see you on that. I'll put you on a Fantic, and I want to see you hit the inside double and then the finish line double. Let's go.
We got that.
We can make it happen.
I done it on KTM earlier. We don't need the Fantic. It's fine.
Well, the Fantic's slower bike. Fantic's slower bike.
No,
Come on now. Let's put a little challenge
in a straight
into
line.
it.
The Fantic's the fastest 450. Fun fact for everybody. Yeah,
Is
from
it really?
the OEM teams themselves, they sent like a spreadsheet of all the data of the bikes, and in a straight line over something like 400 meters or feet or yards, I don't know what the unit of measurement was, the Fantic is the quickest bike.
Wow. Your fun facts of the day brought to you by Mr. Linz himself.
So as long as you can get a suspension and get it to turn well, you should be good.
Yeah, but as we're coming down to the final 3 minutes, it's kind of slowed down a bit in terms of racing. Everyone's kind of had their spots as well. I saw Daryl just send the roller right into Silva.
Quite spread out at the moment, isn't it? Everyone's doing their own thing. I mean, Neon's fighting. He's trying to come back. He's in 18th now, but I think he might have left it a bit too late. We've only got 2.5 minutes plus 2 to go in this one. And with how spread out everyone is, I realistically don't see him getting really any better than maybe 14th.
Yeah, for sure. There'd just be about, I would say, about 3 laps left, maybe 4. Depending on when Chase crosses the line here, although he's sitting on 150, so it'll probably be about 4 laps left.
Just watching Chase right now. He's coming up to some lappers. I'm just hoping they're going to be good and get out of the way. He makes his way past Benderson with no problem at all. His gap to Tyler is down to 3.6, so it has been coming down slowly. But I'm looking behind him now, and he looks like he hit 1 or 2 lappers that lap, so maybe they came into play.
Yeah, so I mean, a 3-second gap. That is not much. So really sitting about 6 seconds apart on track.
You got some cuts going on there.
Tyler is up to 2 seconds of cuts. Chase still sitting on 5. So with less than a minute and a half to go, plus 2, it's still all to race for here at Ironman.
Anything can happen. anything can happen, especially whilst they're going through traffic as well. It could work both ways. Chase could get hung up for a bit. Tyler could get messed up. Murder just going a lap down there on the Canadian machine.
Is it wrong? I kind of just want both of them just have some big problems so Tom could be in here for a top step of the podium battle.
Not at all.
I feel like he deserves
that's
it.
Absolutely fine. Oh, Murder going down after that roller there. Is Tyler going to get past that okay?
Oh.
Yeah, they're all up and clear. He manages to get through, no problem. Yeah, Tom's in a bit of a no man's land, but I don't think he's going to be complaining. Like, getting third on a 250 behind Tyler and Chase, I'll take that any day.
Yeah, no, Aaron, we still have our MX1 and MX1 and open class race still to go.
I can live through Tom a little bit right now because this is me fully.
Oh, Tyler!
Oh, he's off track. That's going to be cuts with how he's rejoined there, so that'll give Chase some more breathing room.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw some history your way, Narvo. I'm talking way back in about 2017 or so, maybe 2016. I can't remember.
Ooh.
MX Simulator days. I rode for the Great British team in Nations back then on a 250, and I don't know how many people in chat remember good sim back in the day, but Team America had riders like Hunter Root and Tyson Fresquez. I remember finishing in second just behind Tyson on a 250, and I was so happy with myself. And then my damn teammates took each other out in the race and took us out of the running. But I'm kind of living through Tom right now. I know what he's going through.
Yeah. Oh, that's the most disappointing way to lose out, too. Your teammates take each other out.
That was in the days of TeamSpeak as well. I remember joining it after the race, and they were arguing with each other so much.
So I still use TeamSpeak from time to time.
I don't.
I use it for because I play a little bit of Arma,
Okay.
and we use it for that. Let's say it's just like a mod that you can use radios and things like that, and it's all run through TeamSpeak. Still works like a dream.
I think there's still places for it. I know like the Call of Duty competitive guys use that to talk to in game and things like that. It's probably a lot less computer intensive as well. I know Discord does make me lag from time to time.
Yeah.
Right, let's try and do.
But anyways,
let's keep up with it a little bit. Australia.
Yeah,
3 and 6.
Yeah, what? 3 and 6, and what was it? 4 and 6,
I
4 and
think
7.
so.
Race 1.
So it's like they are still in with a chance. I suppose it equals out quite well after they drop a race because Australia would be dropping a 6th, I think, either a 6th or a 7th, and then USA will be dropping an 8 right now.
Yeah, so as it stands right now, so Australia is sitting on 13 points on the night. Great Britain sitting on 14 right now with the worst one drop. Team USA is still sitting on 9. And Team Norway in 4th, tied with is that Puerto Rico? PRI?
Yeah, PRI Puerto Rico.
Yeah, so they are tied for 4th, both on 26. Team New Zealand, France, Sweden, Brazil, Netherlands, Canada, Finland, Germany, Argentina, and Guam is how the country standings go as it is right now. And Zeb, thank you for the raid, sir. Welcome to the show.
Optimus.
Good, sir. Nice to see you.
I feel for France a little bit. I really do, because they definitely had the potential to do better so far, and I think it might already be over for them tonight. Dorian's all the way back in 26th place now, a lap down.
Yeah, and I think he's going to be very upset at the end of this.
It makes me think, because I think Brad got 6th in the first race on the 450. I generally think Brad could have still got that 6th on a 250, and then let Dorian ride the bike he was more comfortable with. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't claim to know what goes on in between the teams and their discussions, but it is definitely will be a talking point after this, I'd say. At least between all the French riders.
Dorian, myself, I met him at the Milan event. He's one of them people that he would just be like, okay, you guys do what you want and I'll just fill in and do the dirty job. So I think he's let them to take the lead there.
Yeah, Extinct brings in a good point here. As it was just odd in EU 250, top 2 riders were KFC and Brad, and you decided to have neither of them on a 250.
That's how it is. It is very, very odd. Whoever in chat just asked about Kay Bailey and
I mean,
Isaac. There's a little bit of cuts in there, but no, Kay Bailey is still very, very close to Isaac. There's 2 seconds on timing.
yeah. Isaac's sitting on 5 seconds of cuts. Kay Bailey's sitting on 2. Dariel behind him sitting on 9 seconds.
And I know that we've been glazing Tom quite a lot, but the 2 motos that Kozak has put in today, I don't think it can be understated. Like, he's doing such a good job for his team.
Yeah, unfortunately, even though Source had a very solid start, Source has retired. Svepia is sitting, let's see, what is he sitting on cuts? Only 2 seconds.
Is he on a Honda or is he on a gas? Let's have a look. Oh, he's on a Fantic, sorry. He's on a Fantic. I saw the red little tag on the side. Yeah, only Fantic in this lobby, which surprises me, because I've seen a few Fantics in the last few races of the year.
Yeah, Kura. I have the results with the things dropped. I do appreciate that though. So Kura comes in with no races dropped. USA sits on 17. Australia sits in second with 18. Ooh. And Great Britain would be with 30, and that's without the races.
Okay,
dropped.
So it's actually very close going into the last race. If anything changes too much.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean. Man, if the USA had two bad race results, but I mean it's Rex and Chase, it would be.
I'm not a betting man, but I don't. Are either of them two ever getting outside like top 10? I'll be honest, I don't see it happening.
No,
they could start a lap down and still get top 10.
I mean, you and I are at this point. It was just like we're hoping for an Australia win, just because.
Just for the culture.
Come on, I know. Oh, come on. It's amazing.
I'm pretty sure they'll be on the podium anyway, which they will happily take.
Oh, absolutely. But there it is. Chase does grab the race win.
Congratulations to Chase.
Tyler J going to have to settle for second. And Tom of Team Australia keeps Australian hopes alive for a championship with a 3rd place finish.
Coming across,
and that is going to put them second.
Is Isaac going to hang on to that P6? I think it's going to come down to cuts here. That Kay Bailey's a few seconds back on track, but timing and scoring.
It's going to be very close.
And that's going to be a 2-point swing if he gets him between the countries. Let's go, Isaac's cross the line. He does get him on cuts.
And he does.
That's huge for Team USA.
Oh, man.
Really impressive stuff from Kozak
there. That is massive. Dariel for Puerto Rico coming in 8th. Froxy going to grab 9th for Team Norway. And a good result here for Team Brazil of Silva, grabbing a top 10, 10th place for him.
I'm just having a look at the stats over the previous years. Australia, their last podium was back in 2023, and that was their only podium.
Oh.
And last year they were 15th, so what a turnaround from last year.
Whoa, Rye Guy just pulled out an insane, weird bouncing backflip. Look at Broxton of Team New Zealand coming in for 12th.
Nice.
Enrique of Team Brazil for 14th. I did not say him. I meant to, but Svepea will grab 12th for
Looks
Team
like Nacho
Sweden.
might have fell apart a little bit in that one. He had a good start at the beginning of that race. He dropped to P18 by the end.
And looking at Neon, he's going to be a bit more disappointed in himself, but it'll be the dropped result. Hopefully for Great Britain.
I think Neon might have just dropped a bunch of positions on the last lap. I saw his name moving around a lot.
Yeah, 17th for Neon.
That'll be their dropped one. Hopefully the Tyler Cam combo can put in a shift in the next one, give Team Great Britain a chance. So, thank you very much, Godis, for the 5 gifted memberships. Godis from Sweden. I hope you're happy with Team Sweden's performance so far today. So,
can you send some over there? Can you send some of those over here, Lance? YouTube, it works like that, right? You can send some of those over here.
Feel free to go over to Navo's stream as well. Right, so if USA wins this today,
I'm just playing.
They will become the most winningest country in MX Bikes Nation's history. They will be in 3 years that they've won.
And finally get a home soil nations win.
Yeah. The interesting thing, so they would have 3 wins compared to Great Britain's 2, but they would then have 5 podiums to Great Britain's 6 podiums if Great Britain still gets top 3. So it looks like the USA able to convert their good results more often, but Great Britain a bit more consistent over the years. Looks.
I mean, you guys had such an amazing last year. Your guys' performance at Matterley Basin was
That was
really
fun. But you know, highlight of that day for me
and
was checking my Instagram and Justin Bogle commenting on it, saying how cool it was. You know, I love seeing
that's
the pro
awesome.
guys getting involved in the video game scene. It makes them feel just human.
See, I would love just one race, even like just one Supercross race. Just have one of these guys just come in for a booth.
Well, I know you
Just
like your
one
I know
time.
you like your road racing.
I do,
Danny
yeah.
Pedrosa, met him
Yeah.
at EICMA, and I went up to him to ask for a picture, and he looked at me and he said, "You're Linz," without me saying anything. And you have no idea how over the moon I was in that moment. Like, because he plays MX Simulator as well. I used to race against him on that, and I didn't know it was him. I thought it was him or someone else with the same name. But no, he's a really cool guy.
PCR Radio became
Yeah,
a member.
that is so
I remember
cool.
we was like behind the stage before we all walked out.
Fight Me became a member.
Oh, thank you very much, Gobis, again for another 5. Jesus Christ. Chill. I hope all of you are having a great time tonight.
Cody
It's been
Spencer
so fun so
became a
far.
member.
Oh yeah, we was sat behind the stage before walking out, and I stood with him talking.
Austin, she
And
became
I was
a
like,
member.
Danny, my dad is the biggest fan of you in the world. Would you mind if I call him and put you on the phone? And yeah, he FaceTimed my dad, and my dad was just waking up in his pajamas, and his mind was just blown. He's so nice.
I mean, I mean, like the best kind of things like I have, like Linz, I'm a big like football guy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of German Bundesliga and things like that, and I've gotten to meet quite a few like bigger players, at least from the German side and things like that. And God, they're just the nicest. It's just, I feel like so many times I've had great interactions with like the people that like the world knows, like that, and they all just seem like the nicest people because they're all just human at the end of the day.
Yeah, sometimes they can be like a bit of a dick, but then I suppose you have to realise that they meet so many people. Like, it's hard to be super friendly with everybody. I remember, I think it was the real life MX Nations at Matterley, the last one that happened. But one of my real life riding buddies, he tried talking to RC, and apparently RC was just like I don't know, just a bit of an arse to him in person, and he's kind of fallen out of love with him since then.
Yeah, I mean, it's how it goes sometimes. And Johansson hits me with it. What is the best team in the Bundesliga, and why is it Bayern München?
I heard it's Leverkusen.
I hate that so much. It's not Leverkusen. Leverkusen's down bad now. They had their amazing year. They had their one good year, and now it's down bad. Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah, big fan of the.
We're coming back.
I'm more of a fan of the Google Pixel Fraulein League. You know, got to support the women.
Yeah, that's fair.
Will they still have an MXGP series and MX Bikes next year? Yes, I've got confirmation of that. They'll be doing a GP series again next year. Somebody in my chat just said they met Isaiah Pacheco, running back for the Chiefs, and he was kind of a scumbag.
I've gotten to meet Travis Pastrana once, and he was super nice. It was a very quick, like just like a handshake like that, but very nice guy.
Right.
I mean, this was for anyone who watches like Moto America and things like that. I met Josh Hurren, who was the Superbike champion, and he is the nicest. I sat there and talked with him like 10 minutes, and I felt bad because he's sponsored by like a skate and snowboard company that's like for like babies called Binky Bro, and I have my toddler. He has a Binky Bro hat that's now signed by.
That's cool.
It's
remember
he was such a nice guy.
When I used to race on like a lower level, we called it schoolboy level in the UK.
Sure.
we used to do like presentations at the end of each year where they'd hand out trophies for like each class and so on and so forth. And you used to have a guest rider each year, and it could be like pro riders or whatever. And
Oh,
obviously the budget wasn't very big. It's just like a small club, so it depends on who would show up. And my mum was in charge of organising who it would be one year, and I don't know how she done it, but she managed to get Stefan Everts sat in the back of our family car to show up to this little UK club meeting presentation.
oh,
And just people like that, if they've got time to fly across the world and do things like that, I have so much more respect for them.
yeah, that's awesome.
So my butt has touched the same seat as Stefan Everts has, so that's my claim to fame.
Yeah, no, that's a. I mean, I guess my real claim to fame, even though it doesn't matter. In Loretta Loren qualifying times when I was racing a Kawasaki 85, I raced against Ryan Villapoto because him and I are about the same age, and I raced against him for Loretta Lynn qualifier. He was always that fast, always smoked everyone, but that was cool. That's the best I got.
It still counts. Right, I'm gonna have a little fly around here in the free camera and see how this track's degrading. It looks like the outside before the finish line is really going away. So I'm interested to see if anyone will switch it up. I mean, if anybody's eavesdropping into the stream right now and you are racing this next moto, try the second right in from the inside. It's very, very viable.
Yeah.
Because the outside looks like it's getting a bit rough.
Oh, let's see. Doug, you know
Yep.
Doug.
Yeah.
Do you know Doug? Yeah, he put in chat he got smoked by Tomac on Super Minis.
It's weird. I watch footage of like practice days for US riders, and I know you guys can just like ride with pros on the same day, which seems crazy to me. I feel like if I was on the track and like Tomac rode past me, I'd just pull over and watch.
Right?
I was like,
So,
I'm
like,
riding around.
How does he do that?
Like, a lot of the time, I know we haven't got the same caliber, but a lot of the time with UK riders, they'll just hire a track out for themselves for the day. It's hard.
So
It's hard to see in this wood section.
Doug. So Doug just sent me what happened to Kozak on his controller DC. Yeah. He was going across the mechanics area and his controller DC'd, and he just like beelined almost all the way to the woods section before he was able to get back.
So to then come back and finish 6th, was it? I think he got 6th on cuts.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
impressive. That could probably win. I mean, I say that can probably win USA the event. Obviously, Rax and Chase still going 1-1 is impressive, but I feel like you have to think of the lowest position as the one that wins you.
Pull it. God, I don't want to just pull it up. Do you know the things I have to do to pull that up? Oh, man. Okay, hold on.
Everything's very smushed on my other monitor right now.
Oh my lord! I gotta make a whole new source for things.
I need a third monitor.
No,
I don't think I'm just flying around the track. It really doesn't seem to be going away much at all.
Is it holding up pretty good, except for that?
Yeah, it's holding up really well. And I think
that final corner before the finish, that outside is getting pretty blown out.
Yeah, I think the only reason that one is because people just naturally go in there because it makes the double over the finish so easy. But everywhere else on the track, I think, again, if you don't see too much erode in one corner, it usually means that the lines are fairly spread out and people are moving around. So props to the track creators.
Okay. On the point of Bright saying I have a screen on my desk, that is a separate video that's in its own thing. It's a very separate thing. Y'all can watch it. It'll be posted. Y'all know it'll be posted.
Isaac says, I knew I'd be the one to throw. I wouldn't say it's all said and done yet, Isaac. It is not finished.
Yeah, it's...
Just put in your best performance in this next one and see how it goes. But...
yeah, it is still all to race for.
Listen, I know everybody wants to go into this event and win it. We all want to win. We're all competitive. But if you got to think from Australian standpoint for yourselves, second today would still be the best result you guys have ever had. So you need to look at the positives as well, if that's the case.
Oh, I mean, only 4 points behind.
Yeah.
Only 4 points behind the U.S. and Great Britain is 1 point
So
behind y'all.
if someone goes and unplugs Rex's or chases PC, then you guys have a chance. We got Teros back in this race as well, so I'm interested to see if he gets a good start again.
But bring us back to the track action.
The Guam bike looks quite nice with like the palm tree and stuff in there.
But you know what? We're about to just go racing.
We are indeed. Right, we're re-racking them. So this is, I'll change the overlay as well. This is the MX-1 and Open. This is the last race of the day. Points are going to be a bit all over the place, so bear with us as we're going through this, but by the end of this race, you guys will have your 2025 MX Bikes of Nations Champions.
Yeah, it is all gonna come down to this. 3 countries are vying for the title of best in the world. The USA in the lead on 9 points. Team Australia in second. Great Britain in third. The revs are up. The 15-second board is out. 1 race to go here in Ironman.
Long gate hold there, right? It is down.
And we're underway.
Nacho with another insane start. He's like 2 bike lengths ahead of everyone by turn 1. Oh, he gets collected. Somebody didn't break up the inside, and Frankelek taking the lead. Gets the whole shot.
And look who's right there behind him, Linz. It's Tyler, and almost got taken out by Gurn, who almost lost on the inside, but Pitt.
Yeah, good.
Pitt of Team Germany in there.
Good start from Tyler. One thing I noticed before that gate dropped is both Tyler and Cam of Great Britain, they both had really far outside gates. So I'm not sure if that was a genuine choice or if something happened there with the whitelisting in the server. But I would have expected at least one of them to be further to the inside. But Tyler making it work. Not sure where Cam is just yet, but hopefully he can work his way through again like he did in the first race.
Yeah, looking right behind Pitt, though, of Team Germany, it is both the USA riders, Rax and Chase, as Tyler J looking to make the move around Frank.
USA are in such a strong spot already. Isaac having a better race so far.
Isaac of Australia is the 7th,
really good start for Isaac. I saw JB was really far up here and he had 1 mistake towards the end of the woods.
Oh, Tyler. Ooh, sorry. Tyler got a little caught up there with Frank, and he ended up almost going down, but he keeps it alive. But that has allowed Pitt, Rax, and Chase to come right up on him.
Oh, you know who's had a terrible start this race, Narvo, is Steiner. That's not looking good for Team Norway at the beginning of this. He's way down. He's in P24 right now.
Yeah, where is Cam?
That's a good point. I didn't see... he's in 28th position. Wow.
All right, so we're just going to have to see him do... He's going to have a repeat of race number 1.
Not ideal. I mean...
But as it stands...
He's shown he can come through, but that is a big task, especially when you see the names at the front of this pack already.
Yeah, look at that. Trav of Team Guam holding down the 7th place spot. Just ahead of him, Isaac of Team Australia trying to keep Australia's hopes alive. Tango of New Zealand coming through. Finn, or not Finn, Taro of Team Finland. Spepia of Team Sweden coming through.
I have some more bad news. Fizzy's in 28th for Team Australia right now.
Oh.
So
I mean, look, if that's the worst result that gets dropped, that's still solid.
That's true. I think they'll still be top 3 for sure, but it does put their chances of winning the overall today very, very low, especially with the starts that Chase and Rex have got at the beginning of this one.
Yeah, but what a great start for Team Germany's Pitt, though.
So I'm convinced Pitt just had a bad start in the first race. He looks like he was stuck back there, but he definitely has the pace to run around these boys.
Yeah, a big problem for Pitt right now. Already sitting on 3 seconds of cuts, and he got a lot of those right up here in this kind of, not this spot exactly, the next one where these guys are doubling over that roller.
Rex going around the outside of his teammate.
Chase and Rex. Ooh.
Keep it clean, boys. Don't take each other out. Kind of threading the needle of each other. Oh, Pitt getting a bit sketchy off of that drop-off. Oh, my goodness.
Oh
my God. Chase, wrong place, wrong time. That's so unfortunate. Not much time lost, though. He got a good respawn there. I think he only lost maybe 2 positions maximum.
I think he really only lost to one because
That was to
Isaac
wasn't
of
it?
Australia will move in there. Yeah,
So Tyler's taken the. Oh no, there's cuts there.
I
Cuts there. Oh, there we go. Tyler's made the move.
Isaac,
Yeah.
man, yeah, this is the race Isaac needed right
Yeah.
here. Is sitting in here top 5, holding in against the fastest guys of this game because that is what they are. Tyler J, Rax, and Chase. These guys are the fastest that you will meet anywhere in this game, and he is holding his own.
I could be.
And keeping Australia's
I could be
hopes
very
alive.
mistaken here. I feel like Frankelek has led every first lap today that he's been in.
Except for the race, the very first race.
Was it? Oh, it was Lipasek, wasn't it, in the B main?
No, I think Frank led it in the B main, but it was our Team Norway guy. Was it Norway?
Oh, I don't know.
Tiro.
Oh, yeah, no,
Finland.
yeah,
it was
yeah,
Tiro.
Completely right. Yep. Where is Tiro in this race? Actually, let's have a look. Oh,
he's
27.
all the way down at P27.
I did see him get caught up
right
in
in front
that
of
first
Fizzy.
corner carnage with Nacho. And Nacho's actually already up to P17.
Frank's gonna go down.
Showing on one of them ruts a little bit. He gets going fairly quickly. Oh my god, he loops his Larry.
Oh, he's down
Too much
again.
power underneath that Yami.
And there goes Rax.
And Isaac's going to go through as
there
well.
There goes Isaac.
Yeah. Very costly mistake. Got Benderson's up here as well for a top 10 for Team Germany also. That's good. Rye Guy. I know you love the Canadian boys. He's up in P7.
Yeah. This is what I was expecting Team Germany to do, but a sad novel.
And just to add insult to injury for France's night, 24th and 25th respectively.
Ugh. And unfortunate for Brad. Really unfortunate for KFC. He had such a great race. Just that first turn carnage off the gate was just... I mean, it looked like it took out like 60% of the field.
I know how much time they put into this game as well and getting good at it. Most times when I go to sign up for a random MyMXB Fun race, they're already there, ready to go. So I definitely think they would have been expecting more of themselves today than they've shown. I mean, Brad did just leapfrog. I mean, both of them leapfrogged quite a few positions that lap. They're now 17th and 21st. Working his way through, Cam has made his way up into 13th right now. I mean, he's only 24 seconds behind the lead. So, with 24 minutes still left in this race, it's still doable.
But already, look at the gap Tyler has put on Isaac, Rax, and Chase. 10 seconds.
That's exactly what he needs to do.
Already gone. Yeah. And Chase and Rax are just... I mean, I know they're not, but I would have hoped they would have been in a conversation themselves just on Discord so they could talk things through a little bit more. And I don't think they are.
I generally think that even if Rax isn't heads up enough, because I know he's a bit younger, you know, he's just disgustingly fast. I think Chase will be smart enough to know just not to buy it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's also one of those things too. Is like, Chase hasn't had to have to race Rax like this because Rax has moved to EU, so he has a point to prove for himself, showing that, you know what, he should have been the MX1 rider.
Has he ever had to race against Rax like this? Says he makes the pass there? Because I remember the year when it was Skills versus Chase, and I remember Skills versus Rax.
So Chase was always in those fights. Chase was, I mean, I think it was the SMX playoffs of 23.
Oh my goodness!
Maybe 24.
Rax has just landed on Frank so bad. Wow.
Yeah. Chase was still ripping the playoffs on a TM and fighting with Skills.
A TM, Jesus Christ.
And I know Rax was still in there at that time. Well, yeah, the Italian stallion out here ripping.
Svepea in P8 right now.
But,
W Sweden.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, this is what Chase needs right now. Rax isn't in front of him, not defending with, you know, who he would want to really consider his own rival, even though they're teammates. But he's got a bit of clear air in front of him now, just Isaac in front of him. And if he can make that pass, it is just going to be a beeline to try to catch up to the leader, that of Tyler J.
For the people watching right now, obviously it's not the most pro settings aren't fully public knowledge. I know that Chase runs 100 direct lean and has very sensitive steering settings all around. So when you think about it, every little input that he puts into that left stick to turn is what his bike does. So for him to go perfect for 30 minutes plus 2, he has to be perfect on his controller every step of the way. He can't just like let the bike do its own thing a little bit. He has to be locked in 24/7 or he'll crash. As Isaac goes down there, he's going to let Chase go past up into second.
And it Rax with that crash. He dropped a bit. Tango and Frank getting by him. What a ride for the New Zealand rider Tango,
yeah, where
though.
Did the,
as Frank's going to have an off.
Oh, that was a big one. Where did Tango get in his first race? Because I don't think I've paid much attention to the New Zealanders today.
I don't think he had the best result, which is why. And Isaac's going to go down just in that corner right before or right after the rollers.
Cam has made his way up into P7 already. He's actually about to pass. Oh, he's passed Isaac actually. So that's P6. He's in P5. Jesus, Cam was down horrendous at the start of this, and he has gained time on the lead.
Yeah, I just saw Rax send the roller again, and he sent it right into the mechanics area. Luckily, that's not a real object, because people would be calling ambulance.
Doing his best Jet Lawrence impression there, almost killing the marshals.
Yeah. But he's going to make his way by Tango, so Rax into the third place spot. So, Great Britain, USA 2 and 3. New Zealand in 4th, and here comes Cam as he's going to have to deal with Frank of Team Argentina. Isaac of Team Australia not that far behind as well, as he's actually going to go down.
Have a look.
But, oh man, also what a ride for Guy, 2 of Team
he's
Canada.
Great up there in P7.
He just passes Isaac.
Oh, P6 now then, if he's passed Isaac. We've got still bad news for Fizzy. He's down in P24 right now. So I think USA are laughing at this point. They've got a really comfortable lead.
Absolutely, and I will say Tyler J sitting on the fastest lap of the moto right now, a 151.164, as Chase has brought it in a lot closer now, a 151.477, and that'll be his last lap. We'll see where he sits coming across the line as he's going into the sand rollers.
About 2 seconds slower than the first race of the day, and so the track is going away a little bit.
I mean, just
that
look
finish
at
line corner.
That corner right before the finish line is destroyed.
Of course, they'll make it look easy. Low stood up on the pegs, just lean over a bit. Easy work. Rax airing out that wall jump again, lands all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, right there, Chase must have had a mistake. He ended up dropping 2 seconds off of his normal lap time. Compared to Tyler, who's still hitting those 151s very consistently.
And Frank going back and forth right here. They're in the left-hander after the start straight. And Cam just made the pass around him. So that's going to move Cam. He's going to stay in 5th, time and scoring. I think Frank's got quite a few seconds of cuts there.
Still just oh, my live time and stuff's it's Chase with a problem, and Rax had a problem as well. Both of them go down.
I saw Rax go off the side there. Was that what you was on about? Both going off the left-hand side?
Yeah. Yeah, both going
down. I was full of confidence for Team Norway at the start of today, but just as the races have gone on, it's just not fallen their way.
Yeah, but as it stands, I mean, it is looking to be finally Team USA on the second try.
Home soil.
Is looking to get the victory on home soil.
I have to say, you can't even hate on it. Everybody wants to win at their home race. Let's have a little.
They couldn't even do it at Redbud, though. I mean, Redbud's the race to do it, for real.
Well, they're second best. It's still good.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, second best.
So right now...
Damn it, Hurls.
Little
Hurls, you being so good.
Hurls was just insane. I think he was the first person to use 0 direct lean. And he kind of made it popular for
I would believe that.
I'm just having a look at the stats page as this race is going on. If USA do win this, Rax will become the most... actually, all-time open overall wins. Is Rax in the open class today?
No, he's MX1. Chase is the
He's
open
boofed
rider.
it. He could have taken the. He could have gone to the lead of all-time open wins.
Yeah.
He will, however.
No, but I mean, it's what
Actually, all-time MXB. Yeah, he will be the most winningest in terms of motos in general. So he's currently tied on 2 with Finn and Dylan and Hemi and Potts, but none of them are racing today. So Rax is he's gone up to 3. So he becomes the winningest individual moto MX Bikes of Nations rider. And he's going to tie me for most MX Bikes of Nations wins, up in 2. So as long as he can retire after this year, we can leave on equal ground.
I don't. Sorry, sir. I don't think that's going to.
You don't think they're all going to move over to MTG and leave MX Bikes?
You know, it all depends on how
I think it's going to be very 50-50 because I think MTG kind of slots in between MX Sim and MX Bikes in terms of difficulty. So I think some people will like that extra challenge, and then others will want to kind of stick to going really, really fast. So I don't see the game falling off at all.
But it does look like to me Rax and Chase have settled that they're just going to hold these positions, and Tyler J will grab the moto win as we are about halfway through. As long as nothing insane happens.
20-second lead halfway through is so impressive. You know, I think what you said earlier about Rax and Chase wanting to beat each other, I feel like you have to put that aside on a day like today and just get the job done for the team.
Sure. I mean, normally I would completely agree with you.
You don't think they've got that in them? You think they want to get it done?
I think Chase has eased up a bit now, as Tyler J sets another fastest lap, a 150.6.
He's feeling himself.
Rax sets a 150.804, so 2/10 off.
So that's only a second off. Well, that's why Rax is quickest. It was a 49 flat, wasn't it, in the first moto? So a second and a half from the first to the last moto of the day.
Yeah, I think I think Chase even knows too. It's like, hey, it's a podium at Nations, and it's a Team USA victory either way. And let it go as Tango and Cam into the battle now. Tango just still holding
off.
Yeah,
really respectable ride for Tango here.
I mean, no, I'd put it more than just respectable. This is just
very impressive.
This is an amazing ride for him. Yeah.
Oh, Cam's trying to jump up the inside. Oh, they disappear over that hill. I don't know if he muscled him out of the way or if Tango went a little bit wide there. But yeah, good pass from Cam. Let's see if he can set his sights forwards. He's got, well, it's about 7 seconds to the 2 USA boys. That's a lot of time to gain on them too.
Yeah, Waffle, to answer your question, no, I do not. I do not have the MTG Alpha.
No Twitch privilege. Or the YouTube privilege.
It's okay. So YouTube privilege. Big YouTube phenomenon out here.
Check out this guy.
Check out this guy. His second biggest YouTuber.
You could be Troy and have the Alpha and not play it because he doesn't want to ruin his experience before the game comes up.
I mean, I would actually kind of be on that, though.
I just get too excited. It's like opening a Christmas present early.
Sure. But, I mean, it's also one of those things. I mean, it's just an alpha.
Yeah.
Like,
the game will change so much before it releases, even just physics-wise as well.
It's like... Yeah, because first, you had the bike with no rider. Now you have a bike with a rider, but the physics aren't, like, changed on it fully yet. Like, it's just so much that's gonna change on it because it's still an alpha.
I don't know if this is true in chat because my brain is not mathing today. Someone just said if Cam gets second place in this race, then Great Britain win overall. But I feel like USA can afford to drop a fair few positions.
I feel like that too.
I'm trying to think of where
because I don't think that because Great Britain has still had worse results.
Yeah, I think USA's
overall. I don't know the live results aren't working right now, so I can't tell you.
USA would be.
Oh wait, no,
it'd be 1-1, and let's say Cam pass him in this. It'd be 1-1, 3-4, 6.
So
which is good.
So it's USA as it stands right now is sitting on 14. Great Britain is sitting on 19.
So if Cam passes both of these, No, I still think USA got that in the bag.
Yeah. Yeah, Rax and Chase can't get lower than 6th.
Are Australia still in with a chance of a podium right now? Because Busy's having a
They are
one.
still. They are. Unless both of the riders fail out, they're gonna
Nice.
podium.
I'm very happy for Team Australia.
Yeah. So as it stands, with the points as they run, USA on 14, Great Britain on 19, Australia on 27, New Zealand at 55, Canada at 60, Norway at 62, and that would be the top 5.
There's like a 30-point gap between 3rd and 4th. That's nuts. We've got Kate.
Yeah, so it would need to be a massive bike failures for both riders on this. For Team USA.
Unfortunately, in this race, Pitt and KFC have both gone to the pits. They've retired. Not the day France would have won.
I think Pitt said his internet died or something like that.
Tero's not having a great one in this one
Pitt
after his first race. But, I mean, one good race on today is not too bad. Steiner's been trying to climb his way through after a really bad start, but he's kind of stranded around that P16 spot right now. Yeah, that's a shame for Team Norway because they looked really, really good after that first race of the day.
Yeah, it really is, but it's how it goes. As gonna look at Svepia of Team Sweden here, running down the 8th place spot. Isaac of Team Australia down in 8th, and 9th is Ryguy for Team Canada. Trav in. Some of these are lap traffic and some of these are other riders, but there's about 7 riders all in here. Silva, Trav, Benderson, so Daryl, Brad, Steiner.
That might all be position.
I think it is too now. All
so
looking
1, 2, 3. There's like 6 people in the same corner.
all fighting to get within the top 10 right
Love
now.
To see it. This is a theme that oh my god, Steiner's gone over the bars. That was horrific. As Silver goes down in the corner as well. I noticed in the MXGP season, there was always such a big battle of riders around the top 10 spot.
Yeah, it was the same in Nationals too this year.
It's just so strange how those top like 3 or 4 riders are just that next level, and then it's everybody else battling for the other spots.
And I don't know. I know you watched some of the NA Nationals races. I don't know how many you did on my side, but for how many times in the last 5 minutes of a moto, there would be a lead like this for the podium spots. And in the last 5 minutes, it would completely change. Someone would make a massive mistake. And it happened like 3 or 4 times starting from Redbud.
I know, I watched a few of the SMX races, specifically the last one. And one thing I've noticed about the US races, and please don't hate me for this, US guys, it seems like nobody wants to win, but there's a lot of mistakes, and it's constantly like leapfrogging each other back and forth. But I think part of that is because they can play the track for so long before the race. They're just so on the limit everywhere. It is so easy to make mistakes when you're going that fast.
Yeah, because you're just, I mean, like, compared to, you guys get 30 minutes. And then it's time to go.
I think for us guys, they spend the first race just learning the track still.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you get, like, another 4 hours for the NA guys. And probably a lot of them will watch the EU races and see the lines that these guys are doing. And I don't know. It's just
so here's some math for you.
And,
7.5 minutes ago.
Actually, I don't. I hate it.
The lead was double what it is now. So with 7.5 seconds left.
Yeah.
7.5 seconds, 7.5 minutes left. Do we think Rax could catch up to Tyler? Because he's made some mistakes by the looks of it.
Yeah, so looking at what it was for the last lap coming by. Tyler J at a 153.3. Rax had a 150.6. The problem for Rax is he's sitting on 4 seconds of cuts. Tyler J is only sitting on 1. Chase is sitting on 2. So it's still all to race for. As I see a chicken running by there.
He's just doing his thing. He's having a good time.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat's asked me to show off Silver on screen, so there we go. A bit of Brazilian love. He's in 11th right now. Actually looking into a top 10. He's going to be battling with Benderson anytime soon.
Yeah, Pedersen only sitting about 2 seconds ahead of Brazil Silva. And is that Boy of Netherlands, Davy of Netherlands, Fizzy?
I'm noticing there's a little bit of scumbaggery going on. After they hit the wall jump after the finish, they're all hanging really far, basically on pit lane, going through the markers, so kind of missing the bumps, going up high. Little local lines coming out.
Well, yeah. Ruddy, I'm guessing that's your name. Yeah, Chicken is Australia. He didn't make the Australian teams, but sometimes the admin guys will come in and fill in for team riders that like their rider wasn't able to make it, or they had a team with only one rider, so some guys will fill in. Like we saw Gurn right here. He's filling in for Team Canada. Yeah,
that gap is coming down.
That's how it works. It is. Oh, it is really
it was about
coming
7,
down.
and then the cuts updated. It went back up to about 9. But yeah, both of these. I mean,
yeah.
Chase can still beat Rax. He has less cuts.
Yeah, I mean he's a little bit behind Rax, and Rax is just. I mean, Rax is full bore right now, 4 seconds faster.
Yeah, that's insane.
Than Tyler J was on the last lap.
I'm wondering.
5 minutes to go.
If it is mistakes from Tyler, or if the pace is just that different right now, and Rax is in flow state.
I mean, very well could be. I mean, watching Tyler just a little bit there, he's taking a little bit different lines because those normal racing lines, they're getting blown out. Oh, you can just tell they're getting
coming into lap traffic as well. It's never going to help.
Yeah.
Especially when you're the first one lapping people and they're not too sure. Once one leader goes past, they're a bit more aware. As Nacho goes down there. He's now coming up behind Hunter for the Guam machine. What's the correct... so obviously you've got English, if you're from England. You've got American from America. Is it Guamish? The Guamian?
I think it's just Guam. I don't really know. I think Guam. It's just yeah, and it's just like or because it's one of those Pacific Islander states. So I wonder if they just have a very different name entirely.
Someone.
And Doug just says Guamish.
Someone in chat might know. Someone said Guamanian in mine.
I see. Oh my god. Guamalana Ding Dong.
Right, that's one.
Guamanian.
Yeah, I've seen another.
Actually, yeah, Guamanian actually sounds
cool.
More... It sounds correct.
The Guamanian machine.
Yes.
Right, that lead has gone down almost another 2 seconds in one lap. So there's a chance for Rax to do this, and I feel like he'll be going for it. Like he knows that he can crash a lot of times, and USA will still be fine. As I say that, he does go through the bales there by mistake.
Yeah, and I mean, don't forget, guys, like the gap is closer than we think. Rax is sitting on 5 seconds of cuts compared to Tyler's 1. So
in terms of
it is a lot closer.
Tyler's on that little table before the uphill. Yeah, that's very close. They're on the same straight.
Yeah. And it's going to come down to the wire. Really, with how the lap times are, it should be about 4 laps left, I'd say.
So it's not necessarily needed, but do you reckon Rax gives him a little love tap on the way by?
Absolutely.
Just to assert dominance.
I mean, I mean, you would know probably better than I racing these guys all season.
I know very well the kind of passes Rax makes. He may or may not have been banned from Supercross around because of a pass he made on me this year.
I remember seeing that ticket. Actually, I remember seeing the conversation.
He definitely has wide elbows sometimes. So we'll see if he makes a pass that sticks. Let's say, but we can't take anything away from him. His pace is just on another level these days.
Yeah, absolutely. Even with so Rax has brought the fastest lap. Tyler is still holding it with that 150.63 or 613, and Rax has set a 150.618. 3 thousandths off that lap
and
pace.
Basically the entire moto later. So the track's gone away much more. He does seem to just be very good in the road.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you practice that, because it's only really aerial races that get like this.
Well, I'd imagine. I mean, you could do it in testing. You just pull up a track, set the E road kind of high, and then just.
I find that it forms.
Yeah, back out of testing
really
and then
different.
set the E road to 0 and just keep riding it. I mean, that would be my guess.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's how I tested E roads on track creating.
We'll give a shout out to Boy as well.
Look at that.
He's the first Dutch rider on the track. I don't think I've seen much of the Dutch riders today. Team Netherlands.
Yeah, Boy of Club MX FXR holding that 11th place spot. Right behind him, Steiner of Team Norway. Actually, well, Boy is behind him, but Steiner has got some 14 seconds of cuts, so...
Is the +8 with cuts or no cuts? That's including the cuts. So, is he Rex has overtaken Tyler on track. But yeah, because he's got cuts, he's only six and a half seconds behind.
And he is overtaken him by a bit of a margin already, too.
Yeah, I don't know if Tyler's made mistakes there, but that's an insane gap.
Is he going to beat the timer? I don't think he is,
he
so
will.
it would be 3 laps.
He's got it. He's definitely got it. He's going to try for it. He's sending it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beats it. It's 2 seconds as it goes across. There we go. Free to go.
Yeah, so three laps left to go, and it is all on Rex.
And it's only a second
to
already.
Pull away.
Only a second
just
gap.
like that.
That's crazy.
So 2 seconds of cuts from Tyler compared to now Rax's 6. He needs a 4-second gap. As he goes down!
I missed it.
And he's stuck in a rut!
It's going to give Tyler back the on-track position. You have to wonder, like, it was already going to be tight margins just with 3 laps left if he can pull out a 4-second lead. Could he be able to make the pass and do it again? He's going to go for it. Like, let's not kid ourselves. 100% he's going to be sending it.
Yeah, I was reading in chat that Tyler went down, and that's how Rax got across and had such a good margin. And now it's going to really come down to the wire.
Seen a fair few people making mistakes as they exit that wood section. Oh, Rex goes down at the top of the Godzilla hill.
Oh!
Really quick respawn though. Didn't cost him much time.
That might be it for the race win.
And now he's just going to be pushing even harder to make that time up, which might cause another mistake or two. I need to give a few props to Fizzy in this race, because whilst Australia's chances of winning today might have gone away with his bad start, he has come all the way back up to P13 after being down bad.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're solid into the podium, so it will be an Australia podium here, sitting on 25 points. Team New Zealand, 30 points behind.
Yeah, very comfortable then. I mean, Team Australia, they've had 1 third place in 2023, so this will be their 2nd time on the podium ever. And you have to think, will it carry on? Will they keep doing it? Will they be back next year and do the same thing again?
And I will say, we haven't really had to talk about him a whole lot, but Cam has now set the fastest lap.
Just Cam things.
A 150.260.
Can we implement Formula 1 rules where we get an extra point for fastest lap of the race?
I mean, it wouldn't help you, but sure.
Deduct a point, not add one. Take everything.
I mean, if we're doing that, I have to do that for Moto 1, though, which is Rax's.
Oh, they only implemented it for this one. Yes.
Only for this one?
They changed the rule book.
Yeah, just for this. Yeah, fair's fair. Fair's fair, I'd say.
Am I mistaken in this, or is Rye Guy usually a 250 guy? Feel like I've seen him.
Oh, yes, with a question mark.
I see him in 250s all the time, so I don't know how much 450 experience
I feel like I do
he has
as well.
But that kind of adds to the impressive ride right now. He's doing really well.
Absolutely. No, he is a 450 guy. Thank you, Extinct.
I think maybe it was last year. I'm trying to think. I've definitely watched a Brock Williams Twitch stream at some point where I feel like Rye Guy was in 250s. I don't know.
And that's enough. I'm surprised Brock Williams didn't make the US team.
Yeah, me too. I generally thought the team would be Rax, Brock, and Chase. Then the 250 class, I think Brock tried for 250s. The the USA 250 class was so stacked. You got Kozak in there. You had, I don't know if Willie tried, but Willie's obviously really quick. Brock trying to do it as well.
Willie, I think Ashton.
Yeah, Ashton as well. Sorry, I forgot about that. Ashton won the NA Outdoors Championship.
Actually, I don't. Yeah, I don't think. Actually, I don't think. No, Ashton did try for it. I'm pretty sure he did. Brock was going to be out of town.
Splash has just said to me that Rye Guy moved up to 450s for MX. So he's got a bit of experience underneath him there. Also, honourable mention to Svepia in P10, doing it for the Swedes. Fastest Swede all day. And I do have a fair few Swedish people that lurk in my chat, so I'm sure they'll be happy with at least a top 10 result from one of their riders. Brad is down in 20th position in this race. Just not what I expected out of the 250 Outdoors champion this year. Tom has been disqualified. Huh? Are we talking about MX2, Tom? Can I get some more information on that, Marcus?
I'm trying to read up on it a little bit as we're on.
We haven't got
the final lap.
We haven't got a wild Kaizo accusation going on, have we?
I think the...
Uh-oh. How would they... Oh. Hang on.
It's because accusations have been thrown out that Dan White was Tom.
Oh. Dan White... I mean...
is banned from everything.
Dan's ridden on about 4 different accounts at this point, getting them all banned. Why do people not learn their lesson just to not let him play on their account?
I don't know.
Well, if that is true...
It's not...
Yeah, if that is true, I know it's just accusations and theories at this point. If that is true, I really feel bad for the rest of Team Australia. But, yeah, let's not let that potential downer ruin the rest of this race, and we are done. We are finished, Narvo. I can't believe how quick those last few laps went. So, Chase beat Rax. What happened there? Rax must have went down.
Well, cuts are a huge part of that.
Yeah, how many?
Rax ended with 8 seconds of cuts, and Chase only had
8
2.
seconds. Crazy.
But that is going to be it. Tyler J with a dominant performance here for our final race.
Good stuff for Tyler.
But it will be a Team USA victory here at Ironman.
Congratulations to Team USA getting it done on home soil.
So
Redemption from that Redbud round. They were so close.
Absolutely.
And again, that will now mean Team USA, in terms of overall wins, is the most winningest nation in MX bikes. They are going to go to 3 wins in the now 6 years that we've been doing this. I think this is the 6th year. Really, really cool.
And that is... Oh, I'm dying.
Nice.
That is going to be it. I'm not going to say if a Team Australia made 3rd or not, because I think that is something that is up to debate
a bit of an
right
asterisk
now.
there.
So,
did you say it was New Zealand that were in 4th after them?
Yeah, so unofficial results right now are Team USA, Team Great Britain, and Team New Zealand. Those are unofficial, pending investigation at the moment.
Let's say Australia do get penalised. New Zealand's best result at a Nations is 13th. And now they've gone and chucked it on a podium. They got 24th last year. So 24th to a potential 3rd is really, really impressive.
Yeah, let's see. Hey, where the boys at? Let's see. I want to get all the guys in here.
I'm just doing a little bit of scrolling for admin chats.
Yeah. If hey, B-Rod, are you still in here?
Something that...
Can you send... Oh, sorry, go ahead. Will you send...
Going after you, sir. You do.
The British riders and the American riders,
So something that could be very telling, if it wasn't Tom, would have been the ping. unless Dan.
Ooh. Oh, sorry, I
Yeah,
had you server
unless he
muted.
plays.
Yeah,
so
that's
can
fine.
You,
VPN.
yeah, can you send them the Discord link so we can get them all in here?
Yes, I can. Who all needs an invite? Chase. Let me see here.
Chase, Rax, Kozak, Cam, Tyler, and Neon. Everyone say hi to B-Rod. He's been
Hello,
lurking in the
everybody.
shadows.
Hey, Lance. I didn't get a chance to greet you earlier. I heard you. I was washing my bike whenever you joined in. That's why I was.
That's all right. Thank you for being the man on the ground today.
Absolutely. Chase Rax. I know you said TJ as well, and people are messaging me. I don't know. Never mind. No, they're not. Yeah, message me if you can because that's going to be easier.
Yeah, and if all you guys in either chats, if you're in either whoever's streaming chats, if you want to tell them to look at their DMs because we're gonna bring them in here and have some good talks.
So to add on to the whole Tom conspiracy, let's just say theoretically, if it was Dan riding for them, no disrespect to Dan, I don't think Dan's fast enough to go the speed that he went them 2 races.
I mean, I didn't think either, but
Very interesting. I mean, them boys will have the information behind the scenes. They know IP addresses and things like that have hooked into servers.
That is
back to them.
That is far higher than my pay grade, sir.
Yeah, I don't think it's Dan. Maybe it might have been someone different, but I don't think it was Dan. People in chat are saying Tom is Tom.
Yeah, and Tom's also supposed to be a Charged Cycle Works rider, so I don't know.
I noticed that too. It is the same Tom. It is the same Tom. That is confirmed. He, I guess, made the switch over to Ramen Co., which is an Aussie team, so that makes sense. Let's see.
Well,
I just sent a bunch of them in there. So
again, to wrap that up for you boys, congratulations for the USA riders putting in hell of a performance today.
Man, I am slightly disappointed about Team Australia though, if is what it is. But you know, it's one hell of a fight. Though,
either way that decision goes, having any Oceanic team getting on the podium is quite impressive. I mean, especially if New Zealand somehow leapfrog to that P3, that's like incredible, since their best positions are 13th before today.
So it looks like we do have the winners in there, so I'm gonna bring them in here.
Oh,
boys.
Yo.
Hold on, we got bringing everyone in here.
Make sure I got
so as soon as we get Cam in here too.
Got everyone in here.
Sending him an invite right now, and that should be it.
Cam's in the gym.
Yeah, just waiting on the man. The man Cam.
The man Cam. I've just muted up in Discord for a second, boys.
That
thank you everyone for being here today. I have thoroughly enjoyed my time here with Narvo.
All right, guys.
We're just doing interviews right now, but I hope you had a
Team
good time
USA
watching
boys,
this.
congratulations!
And again, congratulations to the US.
You guys have done it. Finally on home soil. It's only taken 2 times.
Brought it back on home soil.
It only took a clutch controller disconnect from Kozak as well.
That was gnarly.
Tyler, a great race too. Cam, a hell of a comeback up there for you guys, and you guys brought it in real close, but not quite enough today.
I mean, we got given gate like.
I noticed.
We got given.
I noticed. I made a comment in that last race. Both of you were near the outside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was weird.
I almost full shot from like gate 27 or something. Yeah, and then I got body slammed by some guy that wasn't on his bike.
I think we might have to go and get the Argentinian bikes checked after today because them boys were yanking whole shots all over the place.
God.
I need whatever they have, dude. Like,
That's called a Yamaha chase rather than the KTM.
Alright, dude. Hey man, I like my KTM, dude. Why am I catching strays, dude? What the hell, man? I like my slow bike, dude. My consistent bike.
I mean,
I think if we're going off analysis, I was about 20 seconds back on that
consistency is key today. I mean, how was the track to race, by the way? Because obviously, you boys had a lot more time than we did, just doing the little preview stuff at the beginning. Did it go away much at all with the erode? Because it looked quite low still.
I'm pretty sure it reset it after every moto.
Yeah, it felt like they did. There was like, yeah, they didn't, but there was like no erode
they had it
at
set
all.
on.
The only bad corner was the outside before the finish. It was like a little.
They had it on
bumpy, but other than that, it was
0.02 for the night, so it was really low build up.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see that corner before the finish. I really liked the second rut, but I saw everyone still favouring that outside, even as it got rough. Was it that much quicker, or just easier to send the double over the finish?
Triple, yeah. That thing's way easier doing it.
The second rut was definitely quicker on a 250.
Was there any big problem areas of the track that you struggled with a lot throughout the course of the night?
Blocks.
The corner before the big table, I messed it up every single lap.
Yeah, that's so rough.
I noticed a few people going over that inside roller there, which I was surprised by, because usually for you boys, if there's an inside roller, it's just rail the outside instead. But it looked to be fairly even.
Yeah, they're pretty even. The inside roller's not bad, just because it's smooth around it.
How
the second rut on that inside roller is a lot lower than it looks.
Okay.
If you hit it right.
How would you guys say this road compared to the normal aerial round? Did you prefer the roughness and stuff in this?
100 times better. 100 times better.
I think every route got used. That's what it was.
Yeah, I'm having a little fly around now, and it does seem to be spread out quite equally, other than the finish line.
And then you look at the last corner; it's just absolutely shit.
Just one line.
I've noticed
it's so brutal.
Yeah, I've noticed they.
I was tapping the throttle.
They added in a lot of like choppy bumps. Did it really kick the bike out a bunch, or was it still fairly okay to?
Oh yeah.
It's
brutal.
Every once in a while, if you hit like a weird one, but other than that, it wasn't that bad.
I don't know if it'll still be there, but there's like weird edges going into that inside rut before the finish.
Yeah.
Kept kicking me all over the place.
Yeah, if you're even like semi-lined up towards the rut, you are not switching lines at all. You are committed to that rut.
How was?
I will say, as someone who got two of the worst starts in history, the track is quite hard to pass on when people in front of you are on 500 ping.
Yeah, the ping was so bad. It was.
You got the chase start, dude. The chase
we love
special.
500 ping in MX bikes. We love it. What was the woods like today, by the way? Because obviously it's two completely different ways of going about it. I know Stoney's made the ruts really tall, and then JV and B Clay went for smaller but a bit more choppy.
You can move around a lot
way
more.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little more option
one
on
wasn't
it.
bad.
Mhm.
Yeah. You could like separate lines anywhere and still come out at the same spot.
The second right-hander as you go into the woods, the sharper right-hander, that looks really sketchy. Just getting slowed down into the.
I didn't even see it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's just so hard to see with the shadows.
It's pitch black.
It was.
I'll say that where that old double line was last year before you go into the woods, where you like double the inside rollers, that had some like funky bumps on it that were like huge.
Yeah,
it was insane.
It was a very fun racing to watch. I did notice that they forgot to put in an invisible barrier above the wall jump. I saw some boys sending that so far.
Oh,
dude, you third wicked off that, you're gaining hell.
Just MX bikes things.
I saw Rax have to took out all the mechanics just one time.
Yeah, I know. I jumped in the mechanics.
Done your best jet impression of taking out Marshall.
I killed everybody in there.
It was.
I landed on the guy in P1 in race 1, and yep, his ping killed me. Believe it or not.
Yeah, well, we saw that. I saw that.
Yeah.
We all saw that.
There was a few people that landed on each other over that.
Yeah,
it was fun racing to watch.
A cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Fun to race. Way better than outdoors. Outdoors sucked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Super highways, not a fan.
I would call this, at least in my perspective, I kind of think this is probably the most entertaining nations we've had in a while.
It's always hard to comment on it from the spectating point of view without racing, but it just looked like the track forced you to slow down a little bit, so it wasn't just whipped everywhere. And I think Ironman's layout does tend to be really fast anyway, so from my point of view, it looks like they did a good job at slowing the racing down.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. That first moto I did, I was babying it the whole time just to keep it on 2 wheels. It's way gnarlier than it looks, honestly. Like, just the choppiness of it.
I want to get some first reactions, because obviously there's going to be some happy people in here and some unhappy people in here. Today now means that the USA take the most wins in MX Nations events. They are now on 3. You was tied with Great Britain on 2 before tonight. So congratulations on that.
And now me and you are tied for the most MXON wins. So I'm going to have to hopefully take that next year.
Great Britain does still have the most podiums, however. They have 1 more. So we'll see if that changes back next year.
That's a real winner. That's
Consistency.
That's a real winner,
Great Britain have never finished worse than second. It's not even like they've got thirds. It's seconds and firsts all the time.
Me and TJ clutch drop.
Yeah, come on.
And then...
Tyler, how you feeling, man? How you feeling since your incident? Yeah, doing a lot better now?
Back brace is just annoying.
Skill issue, I heard.
Yeah. But 8 more weeks.
8 weeks, Jesus.
More MX bikes.
Got
a team. I've got a team event in 6 hours.
We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again.
Also, with all them results today, Rax now becomes the winningest individual rider. He's got 3 MX Nations Moto wins. So going into this, you was tied with Finn, Dylan, Hemi, and Poct. But obviously none of them raced today. So you are now in the lead with 3. You are now tied with me on 2 for overall wins. So you better fucking retire now. Sorry for swearing. And then, yeah, I'm still in the lead on podiums, thankfully. But if you do it next year, I imagine we'll be tying on that as well.
Yeah, guys. I mean, one hell of a race to watch. It was a great time. We'll start down the list going from Cam. Any people you want to thank out there?
Moto Academy.
All right, perfect. Perfect, Chase.
Bro. This guy. Moto Academy. Who made my bike, Tyler?
Wow.
Vulcan Designs. Shout out Caden from Vulcan
The Moto
Designs.
Academy bikes.
There you go.
Very nice.
And SPX.
Especially the
so
Team
good.
Germany one.
That moment when we had a Moto Academy 1, 2, 3, I think it was in race 2. It looked awesome.
That's nice.
That was race 1.
Yeah. Chase, sir?
All the Sharp Cycle Works boys, Bryce for the bike and the gear. Always appreciate the homie. And I'm taking this moment to do a shameless plug on this new suspension website, Chase Black Suspension. Go buy it. There's coaching, suspension servicing, all the good stuff. Please go check it out.
This guy gets a platform out here.
Can we get a W in chat as well for Chase's mum for supporting another stream?
Yes, big W for Mom
She was
Black.
looking.
Just for the viewers, I personally used Chair's setup and it was shit.
I agree with that.
Yeah. All right, Kozak's first words in the VC.
Oh my god.
All right, that's it. Next one.
No, the gyro.
Perfect.
Gyro cooked up on the gear and the helmet. He cooked hard, so I was happy with that. And of course, Caden from Vulcan, and then Coltrane. Coltrane cooked on the boots. Pax as well. Pax sent me some. They were fire. So I think all them.
Neon.
Petch on the gear, and then Vulcan with the bike, and Coltrane on the boots again.
Yeah, Rax.
I think Moto Academy and for all the gear and bikes. Cloud for the good ass suspension I've been running all year. That's helped me get a lot of moto wins. And that's it.
And to wrap it all up, Mr. Tyler J, the broken man.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Who do I even thank here? Pax EMH. Yeah, thanks for picking me up. Vulcan. Yeah, Caden from Vulcan Designs. Go. Yeah, thank you for the bikes. Yeah, yeah. SPX Performance for the clickers. Can't go wrong with that. Alpha for the poster.
Alpha.
Too many.
Alf,
Coltrane for the
Alpha for my
boots.
thumbnail. That's good.
Lance and ETO for the gear. Black Label for the helmet.
Jesus Christ! How many
Little
sponsors you got?
And the goat. And my King Wash. Thanks for
I have one last thing I would like to ask because I live for the drama. There is currently a debate going around on if Tom was actually Tom. What are our thoughts? Do you guys think it was or wasn't?
Damn white.
I think it's. I've raced Tom a couple times. I think it might be him, but he was running a little too fast.
I was doing a
today.
lot of glazing.
He's always been quick though. I think
Like,
he just got two good starts and checked it out.
I don't know if he just got good starts and he's been grinding or he had a little help from
he literally caught Tyler on a jump.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people were saying they were like getting pulled on.
So as it runs right now, we've got USA, Great Britain, and then it's either going to be Australia if he's clean or New Zealand if he gets caught out. So yeah, just a W for Australia or New Zealand as well, getting an oceanic country up there on the podium.
I would love to bring either one of those countries in, but if I bring in Australia, it's just going to be more drama. Than if I bring in New Zealand, it's other drama.
Yep.
If you bring in Australia, we might have Dan White in the call.
Yeah. But Mr. Lenz, thank you for coming in the booth. It was a lot of fun. Any other comments from you, good sir? The retired uncle himself.
I will say it's a lot less stressful being this side of the track. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I can only thank you so much for letting me join you today. And I hope that it's not the last one of these that we do, because I had a lot of fun.
Can I just shout one more person out?
Yeah, do it, Cam.
Shout out Carl for making better thumbnails than Linz.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Okay, I've got one statement to make. We're all looking at Waston at race because he would have gone 1-1 easily. Light work, no reaction.
Also, a shout out to MRC as well.
Oh yeah, and MRC. No, I forgot something. Too many sponsors.
Shout out for barely scraping the top 20.
All right, boys. Well, it's been a lot of fun, and I mean, like I say, it was already one of the most entertaining nations I think I've done in a while. It was definitely a lot of fun. Lynn says, once again, man, thanks for coming in the show and having your 8 million people watching was
my
awesome.
Pleasure, sir.
I was reading your chat the whole time too. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it here, boys. It's been a long afternoon, and you English boys need to go to bed.
It's only 1 a.m. These boys don't go to sleep for another 3 hours.
Yeah.
We get back on the track, boys. Back on the track. What are we doing?
They're getting ready to go.
They're gonna do anyways.
I'm wearing spikes to play. Come on.
We grind and rank, boys.
Thank you very much again, boys. I'm going to mute up in here and just do my outro for my own stream. But good racing all around. Congratulations to the winners, and hopefully it's just as good next year.
Yeah, boys. Thank you again.
Thanks for commentating, Linz.
Goodbye.
I like you on this side of the thing.
Right, gamers. We're all done in there. I've said my thanks. I don't know how many people are still lurking in here right now. I can make this. I can make my OBS full screen now. Finally, I absolutely loved doing that. I'm going to put myself big as well. There we go. I really enjoyed doing that. Really enjoyed it. Probably more so than actually racing it myself, which I feel like was the same theme when I done GPs as well. I really enjoyed commentating the GPs rather than playing them. So I hope everyone here today has had a good time with me tonight. If you stayed through the whole thing and it's really late for you, absolute W. Anyone riding in real life tomorrow, I wish you nothing but the best. Hope it all goes well and the weather is perfect for you. Thank again, Splash, for that gifted, and thank you, Godis, for the other gifteds earlier. Thank you also, Troy, for the membership. Thank you, Demigodfish, for the membership. We've got Taj, we've got Ilem for the super chats earlier. Godis done a super chat earlier as well. We've got a few subs throughout the night also. And it's just been a really nice time. Really nice time. So, as it stands, USA win, and they become the most winningest team in MX Bikes Nations history. They take 3 wins over Great Britain's 2. As it goes for podiums, Great Britain are on 6, and USA are on 5. And then I don't know how it stands with the final spot of the podium, because we have got some allegations against Tom potentially not being Tom and someone riding for him. So we'll leave that up to the higher ups to decide the fate on that. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you everyone very much for watching. Tomorrow, I will be live again. We have got the next round of the NSP Supercross series, if anybody's going to be doing that. So I look forward to seeing you all there. I probably won't be in the shirt and tie tomorrow because it gets very warm in this and I feel like I can't breathe properly. But special occasions, special dress up. That's how it goes. Thank you again. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you all tomorrow night for more of the same action. And I hope that racing tomorrow is just as good.